Intro.
Oh, intro? What should be our intro?
God damn it!
Do you start?
You're starting it!
Oh.
Axel, what the heck?
Oh, just like,
What are they doing?
nothing.
What?
Never,
Carlos,
you'll
intro.
never know what it is.
Alright, hold up.
Do you like big dongs?
No. Why are you talking like that?
Do you like big dongers?
This will be the after show until, we actually fucking start.
You can put this at the end. I don't care.
No. Are you guys ready? Come on.
Yeah, I'm been ready.
Oh, we've been starting this for
Can you guys
a good
get off your phone?
minute now.
Get off your phone.
Saving.
You're saving what?
None of your business.
Save it up.
How about that?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get it first.
What money?
Get an intro!
$20.
Do the intro!
Hey guys, welcome back to another Storytime YouTuber with
Episode 23.
episode 22.
Episode 23?
23? I don't know.
What story do you have for us? What
Today we're gonna talk about the time I saw a man driving with his feet out of his car.
Wow.
What about that?
No, I'm serious. I was walking home from
You have to
Walmart.
over-exaggerate, remember.
Actually, this is episode 24.
24, whatever. I was walking home from Walmart.
Wait. Carlos,
Wow.
could you go back into post and just when she says episode 23, could you just cut out 23 and just go 24?
24? Yeah, probably. I will. Actually,
What I was saying, there was this man in his car,
What about the man?
and his feet were sticking out, and he was driving.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder where he got his driver's license, so I can crash mine.
Probably Mrs. Puff.
Mrs. Puff's boating school is where he got his driver's license, and
That's fucked up.
I think he had a twin in there because they both look identical, and they were creepily laughing and
Are
drove
you
away.
doxing him?
Yeah.
You're doxing him right now.
Okay. Well, could you please finally we're going to review Axel.
Godzilla.
God, what?
Godzilla.
Zilla.
No, I thought you were moving that back again.
Nope.
No.
Oh yeah, we're reviewing it next week, guys. Sorry.
Moving it back. I'm sorry.
I have water.
And by next week, I mean...
Right now.
Yeah.
All right, let me get you water.
This podcast will be uploaded next week, so it correlates.
No. Remember our update
Oh,
video?
this is Monday.
Monday.
You know how long
no.
it took me to edit that video?
It says most likely Monday.
You know how long it took me to edit that video? Like an hour.
Why don't you do more of those, huh, Carlos?
I am. Wait, hold on. Keep it quiet. I want to hear him. I want to hear this cup cold. Put in some water.
This is filter water.
Is it? Is that why you're getting it from the sink?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a new location again.
Well, for now,
You know,
temporary.
Our third set.
Our third set.
A recording
maybe-
studio, our third recording studio.
Maybe we'll do it.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll do
ice.
it.
No.
Maybe one day.
Of course, you have
Yeah,
to
probably
ask
whatever.
for ice.
Yeah, but we'll probably be too loud, so that won't
I don't
work
think
out.
I have any ice.
I mean, we do. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
What is he getting out now?
Ice.
ice.
For my
ice,
water.
baby.
Ice.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There's people down there.
Oh wait.
Remember
Could
that.
you also mention since we missed last week, and since we literally haven't done a game review yet, besides Wolf Among Us,
Even though we're mostly a gaming podcast.
I know.
Yeah,
All
we're
we've done is talk about movies.
Yeah.
or review movies.
Like, it'd
Or
be
games.
understandable if we were
Or
saying
TV shows.
game movies, but no, we're just talking about
We
regular
will.
movies.
We will definitely will talk about game movies.
Yeah, we have.
Ready Player One?
I never seen
I
it.
actually heard it was really good.
I said it was good.
Give me
Oh,
Gatorade.
cut that out.
No, dang it! Quick!
Wait, what'd you
tell
say?
people's names.
Wait, what'd you say?
She said someone's name. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it again so you don't have to censor it.
No more saying names, Tais. Gotta remember, this is a podcast.
Hey, don't
where
say my name.
No,
When
they
no
can
one
know
is
our
around
names.
you.
They don't know.
Hey,
They don't know our
baby, I
last
love
names.
you.
Tais,
You
blank,
ain't
blank.
running games.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't get ice out of this.
Baby.
Stop. That's gonna be so. That's gonna be
Yes.
real loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just give up.
Get a knife.
Or just pour some ice on it.
Oh yeah.
You mean water?
Water, I mean.
How you gonna put ice on ice?
Wait,
That
correct
could
that.
work.
Correct that.
No, I won't correct that.
There.
Thank you. That
Look
was
how big that ice cube is.
That's thick.
Yeah.
It's a thick ice cube.
It's like 2 by 2.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, could you
Alright.
please explain our new set?
So our new set is
Because
My home.
this new
well, no,
apartment.
not really a home.
It's apartment.
It's apartment.
It's a nice apartment.
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
it's worse than the. It's
Better.
better than the Big Bang Theory set.
Is it better than Joseph's house?
Yeah.
We have more room actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because your parents are more open to this kind of stuff. My dad's like,
yeah.
what the hell are you doing?
And there's too many
And
people
then
in my house.
he grabs his whip and he starts beating
And
it.
we can
And we watch.
We'll never do it at my house because I'm moving soon. So,
We'll do it when you
Wait,
move.
is it gonna be a big place?
we don't know yet. Probably it's gonna be.
a small.
Is it gonna be a
It'll,
house?
it'll be smaller. It'll be another apartment because my
Oh.
sister's moving out.
It's gonna be
so-
smaller than your
2
TV.
rooms instead of 3.
It'll be smaller than your PV, Axel. Wait, I need some of that Gatorade. I need
Yeah,
another-
some of that Gatorade, dude.
Yeah.
This, oh yeah, guys.
Advertisements.
This is the more casual
Podcast.
podcast.
Well, it will be until E3, even if we probably won't even come to that.
E3, and then we're just camping out somewhere.
So we'll be more laid back. We'll be, doing, normal stuff. Like we're just hanging out.
So, like, question:
What?
is this gonna be an Easter podcast, or are we not
Oh
gonna do
yeah,
one?
that's right. Easter
I forgot
is.
about that.
Wait, no, we can't really do Easter because this will come out on Monday, a day after Easter.
Not unless you.
Unless I edit it really
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
I
I
think
probably will, actually.
I think we
yeah.
should have like a 10-minute small Easter one pod. Oh yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we actually will.
Listen, guys,
We'll-
we'll do
yeah.
it. We'll do it like a Big Bang Theory.
We'll talk about April Fools. We'll talk about our plans and
Your
whatever.
birthday?
Not my birthday.
I got him.
who's actually and
Wait,
Stop saying names. Another name.
Wait, did you, in the last podcast, whenever she said a name, I put in the give a dog bark.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay. First we gotta applaud Carlos. Put in an applaud sound effect here.
That's because I put in, I got,
Put in an
I legally downloaded Adobe Premiere.
Put applause right here.
I will.
So that because let's just say that last podcast was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
I'm also gonna change the logos, not logos,
I'll
background
try to change that
to Photoshop things.
Mhm.
But,
So, yeah.
but
I'm still working on the cover art.
yeah, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It'll actually be done before next Saturday
Because we're on spring break.
Cool, yeah, we are.
We'll probably do another podcast in the middle of the week, just like a spring break podcast.
It'll probably be a short one, but yeah, we'll have one.
Yeah.
Which we know. We have a week
We'll
off.
probably like review 3 things or something. I don't know. But
Or you can
Yeah.
review a whole series.
Oh, we could.
We could. Well, the
That's
thing
gonna
is,
require a lot of time, though.
The thing is, we need we need more persistence. We need to actually watch the show
I
when
think-
we're not together.
And
Yeah.
we have to enjoy it too, because we can
Yeah.
easily lose track.
I'll give you guys my Netflix account. I can give you my
What are we
Hulu.
gonna? First, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. We'll probably spin. Wait, we still gotta spin the wheel. Okay, we'll spin the
What
wheel
wheel?
right now.
Can I spin
Oh.
it? Can I spin
Wait,
it?
what's on the wheel?
We can because we'll give away spoilers.
Can I spin the wheel?
Yes, you can spin the wheel.
Yes.
Can I see what's on the wheel and
Wait,
not
you-
say what
you
it
just
is?
gotta tap the wheel because my tab is dying.
Move
But
this all the way
anyways.
over here because I don't want it to spill.
Until something big,
And that's.
Wait,
that's
let me see.
been-
Let me see what's on there.
You already know what's on there, Axel.
we should know. At least. What do we got?
Fairy tale.
Oh boy, I have the book for this.
All right, guys, get out of my room. Get out of my
That
home.
was fairy
It's in
tale.
your room. It's
Get out of my home.
kitchen.
I
That
don't
was
need.
fairy tale.
It's an anime. Axel loves it.
What is it called? What does it look like?
Oh,
You look at
you'll know.
Okay.
Okay.
isn't Fairy Tale on Netflix?
Is that like a meme thing?
It's on
It's-
Crunchyroll.
Oh no, it's like the. You know how there's what's it called? There's according to the house the
Yeah.
Bible. This is the anti-Bible.
Quran.
I actually
That's
have.
the Quran.
Okay, wait.
I have the
Well-
manga for Volume 1.
We'll probably review the first 10 episodes.
Can we?
Is that fair enough?
Can we
How
read
long
the
are they?
first manga
For
too?
30 minutes.
Oh,
But we're gonna have to watch them like on our own.
okay, we probably will.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch them on. I guess I have to
Yeah, you guys
rewatch.
already watched it, but
I might have to rewatch it because I don't remember.
Nah,
those
wait.
fucking
I want to
10
make a
episodes.
special announcement right here, right now. As I still am, and will always be anti-weeb, but I had made a Crunchyroll account.
Oh no!
Oh,
Now
no.
So
I have
you
looked up.
bookmark, yeah.
I bookmarked them all. I queued them up. So I probably will finish it. Like I have 15 animes.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
same.
Christ.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
Every time I try to make a Crunchyroll account, it's like
What
it
about-
can only be like 20 fucking days or something like that. For
What do you
me.
mean?
really?
For-
Yeah.
wait, what?
I had mine for like 2 years.
I don't know.
Mine's
All right,
fine.
and you might have to ask you for help then because
Yeah, because I'm the Crunchyroll.
Oh, it's probably because you haven't verified your account.
Yeah, you have to verify it too.
Yeah,
no, it's because every time I'm gonna go like try to make one, it always says like you can only have a 3-day trial.
Dude,
or
did you
something.
just kiss
Oh,
that?
that's
that's
a
for
trial.
premium.
That's
That's
a
for
trial.
That's
premium.
for premium, yeah.
No, but it's always for like normal. I always click like normal, and it's like fuck you.
No, it's premium for sure.
Wait, are you using desktop?
What's it called? Desktop? Yeah, just desktop.
That's a desktop.
Use your Wii U, dude.
It's probably because you're going to quality, right? We can only watch it 480.
Not
Why?
480, 720.
You can watch it on
if you-
Hulu.
normal.
Come on, guys.
I know what you do 720.
I have both Hulu and
Also,
Netflix.
guess what I finished? I finished Gundam Seed.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
Oh my god! You know,
And then,
I-
you know
I-
what? You know what? You know what I'm moving
What?
on to now? Gundam Seed Destiny.
you know what's
Speaking
the
of
main
mechas,
reason
what?
I didn't
I
do the
watched
artwork?
Evangelion, all of it.
I haven't
Oh,
got to Evangelion yet.
It's a
I
big
heard it was
show.
did
It's
you
pretty
watch
good.
the movie or did
Yeah, I
you watch?
watched all of
Yeah.
it. I haven't watched the
what's
reboot
called.
ones.
No, I'm
Oh, I hear everyone hates those.
Yeah.
Poor
I hate them.
Joseph.
no, I'm in the middle of finishing Cowboy Bebop and
I need to
Oh,
watch
yeah,
that. I need to
Assassination
watch that.
Classroom.
I heard that was really, really good.
Should we review that for the
What?
spring break episode?
Assassination.
Space Dandy.
No, Cowboy Bebop.
No, I think we should review Fairy Tail so we can get it over with. And
Well, yeah, we're gonna need more stuff in order to fill time.
Oh yeah.
Let's,
Well, this is like the last week we have off.
You wanna watch? I don't know.
What would you like?
Oh, let's watch Food Wars. I have a
Here, how
Hulu.
this?
Oh,
How this?
Food Wars.
For the spring break one, we'll do an anime, a movie, and a game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like so that we don't just get crammed
Damn,
up.
can you believe this is our last spring break? Well, our last
I mean, not
break
really.
in
Last
general.
week.
Our last
Last
break
week.
in general.
We'll have a few days off.
Tais,
like
Tais.
some days.
I know we're just leading up to it. Don't say the name of our school.
Our name is
Our school
what's-
graduation.
Oh no! Why are you asking that question?
because I don't know the
Our
name.
graduation from Columbine.
there you go.
Columbine High School, Colorado.
That's our high school.
Colorado.
Even though we said that we live like from
In
LA,
California.
and we said we live like a couple miles away from LA.
I mean, we do, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. They won't find out.
I live more close to LA than
So,
you.
anyways,
Yeah,
we'll,
you did.
we'll get to the review later. Let's just start randomly talking because we've been doing that for a good 10 minutes.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, it's nice to like talk. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can build.
We have a bunch of topics, but you know we can stretch this out a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty small.
Pretty, yeah.
And then we can finally get back to
What?
Our review for it.
So if we're reviewing Fairy Tail, can I bring like the first volume of the manga?
Why? We're gonna
'Cause I
read it?
have-
No. That's
No, that's like off
I
limits.
want to read it during the podcast.
Wait, do you guys actually read manga?
I actually do.
No.
I
The
love
only
it.
thing I ever read
I have
that's like
a-
manga is just comic books.
I have a
the only
manga reader.
manga I actually legitimately read was a couple volumes of Edge of Tomorrow because I really wanted to see the
Oh, I heard
movie.
it was really good.
The movie was pretty, probably one of the best anime-based movies.
I heard they got the monsters wrong in that though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
but
that
still
too.
better than what? Death Note, Dragon Ball Evolution, Full Metal Alchemist.
G Savior, the Gundam movie from
Yeah.
Canada.
Literally, it's the best one.
You know what anime we should watch?
What?
Hikaru no Go. That's what I spent all week doing and not doing the artwork.
Well, let me just say the thing with Cowboy Bebop is that it's got a pretty banging good soundtrack.
Oh, you know what we
It's got a
should?
really catchy, more jazzy.
And,
You know what it
and a
is?
very copyright claimable
But
soundtrack.
not really.
You know
Not
what
really.
is a good anime? Samurai Shampoo, whatever. Shampoo.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
No,
No, Samurai Champloo, the one that was like also helped make Boondocks.
That was pretty good.
Really, yeah.
We
I
should-
actually want to see Boondocks. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'll put that on the list.
The Black Jesus.
Well,
Black Jesus, I want to see
that's
that.
Morgan Freeman though.
Black Dynamite
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good movie.
let me.
movie.
There's also a
Yeah,
TV
yeah.
show.
It's a movie too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you. Space Dandy's a pretty good
Oh,
one.
we should review Space Dandy. That one's funny.
There's a lot of things we should read.
No,
We
the
probably
thing
will.
is, like, it's really hard.
There's a
to
lot
find
of things
show.
we want to review, but we probably
it's
will
on
never
Hulu.
will because.
Let me check.
We're out of time. We're getting old.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you something.
Alright.
Is Ruby on the wheel?
Yeah.
No.
Remember, I told you.
Oh,
We
yeah.
that's the first thing we put on the wheel.
Really?
Remember when we talked
Yeah, 'cause
about
you're-
like
'cause you were
Ruby
like,
and
"Ruby
Fairy
too!"
Tail, and I was like, I prefer watching Fairy Tail. Well, now we're
I
watching it.
prefer watching Ruby actually than Fairy Tail.
Fail.
Yeah. And then, like, right after I'm done with Assassination Class.
Oh yeah,
then-
see, look, it is on Hulu.
Oh, nice. But is it all the episodes?
Yeah, it should. Yes.
Because Hulu
Season
has...
126. That is that. It only have one season.
Yeah, it's only one season.
Well, then yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hate when series don't hit second parts.
Why?
Am I right? Storage Wars.
Also-
World War
Storage.
II.
How come
Cory in
every
the
anime
House.
is
World War
15?
II.
What?
I noticed when I was queuing like my stuff on Crunchyroll, like each season's like 13 episodes.
Well, those are for the
Because
more
they-
popular ones.
Yeah.
I think those are the popular ones that you're
I
talking about.
personally kind of like...
Yeah, but why is it always 13 though?
Because
13 reasons why.
Because, like, it's a good list, right?
Yeah, but like I mean, like most American ones are like 21 or
26.
20. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
26.
because with American shows, like,
Yeah.
most American shows are more like sitcoms and, like, where you can do a more, you
Like
know,
it's
larger-
always sunny in Philadelphia.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
like Philadelphia had 30, right? Like
You
at
can
one
do,
season.
you
I
can do a
can't-
lot of episodes.
like
But with
a-
anime, it's,
like a-
it's such a different thing over there.
I think it's following like the manga. If the book has a manga, it's gonna.
No,
follow
no,
it
no,
like
because
that.
what I learned is this. Whenever a manga's still ongoing, they have the anime already on, they have to like fill it out with
My
like,
Hero Academia?
just fake episodes.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like filler episodes.
Fairy Tail's like the greatest example of this.
Sword Online, I mean.
No, Sword Online, that still follows this shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Sword Online wasn't even a manga.
Super
It was
cool.
a light novel.
Oh,
No,
okay.
if you want to talk about
What's the
filler,
difference for that, by the way? I'm so clueless.
I think the
I
light.
said that,
no,
and
wait,
then they're
wait.
like, actually, that's not a manga, that's a light novel.
It's a light
Oh,
novel.
yeah, the light novel is basically a light novel is this. It
Is
has
a shorter novel?
it's a novel that's basically this, and it has like little pages
Okay.
of like pictures, and then there's just like links of dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, the next show I'm gonna actually watch is Takanaku Ramen thing, or whatever it was. It's an
Sertopolis.
No, it's that what's called. It's that thing we saw out of it on Crunchyroll. It was like
Citrus?
Like, no,
The
I'm already
Kirito
caught up
ripoff?
with Citrus.
The Kirito ripoff?
No.
Like
it was this like murder sort of show.
Oh, that murder show. Okay.
It looks really good, and I want to watch it.
I was gonna my next answer was gonna be the show Ruby that they kept showing.
No, and if you're wondering, yes, I watched Citrus. I'm on the newest episode. Things are heating up.
Doesn't everything heat up in anime?
Yeah, but this one's drama, especially.
Not in anime, but the thing I'm watching currently, a series of unfortunate events.
Oh yeah, I want to watch it.
It's better than the movie.
It's so good.
It's better than
It's-
the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah.
The Jim Carrey movie, I kind of got disappointed over. The show is actually, I
liked it.
feel
Though I
follows.
kind of like Jim Carrey's portrayal
Yeah.
of the
Evil.
uncle.
Fucking what's it called?
Olaf.
Olaf from what's it called? The
Frozen,
movie.
Josh Gad.
Yeah, the movie is really good. But then there's the other one who is being played by
The one in this one, Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris. He doesn't doesn't do that well.
We got off topic. Basically, what I believe the reason why it's the animes are basically 13 episodes is because over in Japan, the animation, costs a lot more to make, so you can't really. Here, where Flash is, the main priority used.
You haven't seen any. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this.
Where
Fairy Odd Parents has switched over to Flash animation, and it's disgusting.
well, I mean,
It's
yeah,
okay.
that's the thing with a lot of shows. Hey, but Flash is merely a tool, okay?
That's what most YouTubers
It's just
do.
the artist.
You know what Flash? You know what other show Flash did? Tron Legacy,
Oh, yeah.
Motor City, and all of those shows look great.
Wait, Tron Legacy was a Disney movie, right? Shit.
Well,
This is the segue.
We have to wait.
Give me
Yeah.
more Gatorade.
Here, could you put some sound bites
Of what?
up here? I don't know, maybe like a random commercial or something,
I am probably.
Put like technical difficulties.
or do like sounds 2000s kids remember.
Yeah, maybe.
So-
Okay, it's gone. Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
sorry for that awful motorcycle. Well, it's not really a motorcycle.
It was like a car alarm.
There.
It's coming
Yeah.
back. I can hear it. I can hear it.
It doesn't matter on Flash. Flash can be used pretty fucking well. I mean,
really
you've seen
can.
stuff like Steven Universe, Adventure Time.
Oh no, Steven Universe is still isn't
I
good.
know, but it still looks,
It looks beautifully done.
Wait, you want me to put this away or?
it's
No,
not
I'm
like Teen Titans Go. where-
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go is a good show.
I know it's a good show, but goddamn, more variety, please.
Also, guys, Teen Titans
What?
Go movie comes out on Joseph's birthday.
Also,
Please send us gifts
guys,
to our
did
PO
you-
box.
Did you know, guys?
Send me your furriest
Adult
pictures.
Swim's gonna be showing off the last season of Teen Titans,
Oh.
the actual series.
Wait, the official?
Yeah.
It's like brand new episodes?
Thank God.
Yeah, brand new episodes, the final
Why
season.
is
Careful with the pictures.
Why is Adult Swim doing all these good stuff? I mean, they finished Samurai Jack when what's it called?
It's probably because they know
Aren't they
that's
running
what
out of
people
money, though?
want. Yeah,
Aren't they
probably.
running
It's like
out
a
of money?
cash
Well,
grab.
yeah, because when you play shit like 12-ounce Mouse for fucking eternity.
Listen, it's because like Adult Swim doesn't really have so much variety.
Also, they don't have streaming service.
they,
right?
Yeah.
they just have very
Little
more low quality shows.
I think
The only thing I feel like Adult Swim might be replaced by fully Toonami. Then, if I think,
No, I don't think it would be.
Yeah.
Because Toonami right now is a
it's
dying
dead.
brand.
Yeah, probably they're doing that to like try to keep it alive a bit. Get in
Because
more
why would
views.
you want to watch censored anime on TV at late at night when you can watch uncensored anime whenever you want?
Yeah.
that is true, but at the same time,
With all these streaming services, Toonami's become obsolete at this point.
yeah, Toonami really became obsolete.
I mean, you watch it just for nostalgia.
You'll watch like if you don't have like internet and you only have cable. I guess you could say that's.
Also, they kind of stripped all the stuff from Toonami. Like Toonami was more than just anime. It was like they did game reviews. They did.
Oh
They
yeah.
actually,
cinematic trailers.
well, no, they brought back game reviews
They
because
brought out game reviews.
yeah, because I went through like what's it called? Since the new Gundam game came out, I was looking through like reviews and I see a Toonami one. And it was like really nice, and I was like, oh, this is
or they would like have more grandiose
Yeah, I
Joseph?
feel like there would be more stuff going on, but
Question. Since you mentioned maybe 2 minutes ago about your furry art, if I draw you as a furry, would that be okay?
Nope.
Like, can I draw you with big meaty paws?
oh my god,
Okay,
no.
Here. I'll come with
I'm not.
If it's more cat Mario like, where it's like, oh, it's just paws, ears, and that's it. Okay, I'll be fine with that.
No, like, what
but
if
in
you
a
have...
full-on fursuit? No, fucking
No.
You're gonna have to kill me.
Like you have like a little cat fluff here.
Okay, whatever.
Like
whatever.
Zootopia, like it looks like Zootopia animals.
Oh no.
Just no costume or animal.
No full on animal. I just want, like, I don't know. If we're
You
gonna
be
make
like
it.
a bear.
Just give me whiskers, eat cat ears, whatever the fuck.
Yeah?
you want.
Down.
Dude, just give me
but just not a fursuit or just an actual animal.
give me like a Supreme hat and a Supreme shirt.
I'm drawing
Dead
you.
meat.
If you want to make me a full-on animal, not a humanoid
Here,
animal.
I'll show you what I'm talking
Maybe
about.
like that one cat from Dragon Ball. You know the one.
Yeah.
Draw him with the pig in The Wolf Among Us.
Fuck you.
Like this, Joseph.
The fuck is that?
Okay, fine, kind of.
Yes. Can I give you big meaty paws? You seem like the type to have that.
Fine, do whatever.
Yay!
Can I be a crab? Just like a crab.
No, it's
Oh,
not a
Mr.
furry.
Krabs.
I don't want to be a crab.
Yeah.
Crab soda.
Yeah.
Just make me a crab.
Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Konami.
Yeah.
Like back then, they dominated Cartoon Network. Like Saturdays was all Toonami
Yeah.
every day. Now it's been not only segregated by Cartoon Network but by Adult Swim.
Oh,
I remember staying up till like maybe 9, 10, whenever they started Tsunami, just to watch Space Dandy.
No, it was also the fact that their big shows are gone now. Dragon Ball's done. I mean,
Sword
Dragon
Art
Ball Z.
But they can do
Naruto.
Dragon Ball. They can do
Sword
Dragon Ball.
Online.
They can still do like Boruto and Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, but they don't really have the rights to those anymore.
Ooh,
Because
and-
Funimation's more pushing Crunchyroll.
What they could really do is just like bring in like, I don't know, old shows or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they don't do that. They do. What do they show? Metapocalypse or something?
They show like really weird anime. I don't
But
know.
I like
They
it
show
when
like
they,
anime. They feel like really.
More
out-
Adult Swim like.
Yeah.
I liked it when they played movies like Summer War.
But you know what would be a genius idea?
What?
What?
They got the rights to show Pop Team Epic,
Oh, that's
and like in between commercials, they just show a skit from Pop Team Epic.
Oh yeah, that would
Because
be nice.
I watched that show. I watched a couple episodes, and I'm like,
it's funny.
this fits Adult Swim's more humor.
Oh yeah, this I feel like Pop Team Epic could work for like Adult Swim and Toonami in general for
Yeah.
like commercial breaks.
Yeah.
And it because Pop Team Epic is really weird.
It's really ridiculous, but they're so crude and it's great.
Yeah.
The Blu-ray version.
Maybe, and they can play like both versions. Now there's like the two versions.
Yeah,
like,
and then you have more variety when you
Yeah.
have the two different versions with the male voices and then the female voices.
You know they actually have different voice actors every time?
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that for a very long time.
Yeah, it's very cool. Also, don't judge. Here, I'm just gonna say this right now. Don't judge Pop Team Epic for the first episode. The first episode is just fan bait. It's just fan bases of the ass reference. The second episode though is when it really shows its personality.
I know. I saw like some clips from like other episodes like randomly, and it's like really cool.
Not just that, the second one they like break the fourth wall. They show the what's called the voice actors themselves, and they're like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Oh yeah, I remember.
Or they have these like stuffed animal versions of the characters.
Oh yeah, and then I like the one where it's like it showed them like bobsledding,
Yeah,
and it's like, oh my god.
yeah, it really shows its talent in the later episodes than the first one.
For me, it has better anime than most anime, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's got that special style where it's like it looks like a comic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good.
And then I liked how it's like, it tricks you into thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a little cutesy anime in the beginning, and then all of a sudden,
They still do that. No, throughout the episodes, they constantly reference that.
oh my god.
Where it's like, oh, the end of the second episode will show what happens in the next episode.
Oh.
But it's like, that's not gonna happen.
Do you ever think that Pop Team ever would ever actually do that? Like, fine, we'll make this fucking actual shit.
No, they won't.
No.
Because like, most animes are based off the manga equivalent. There's no manga equivalent to that show.
I mean, to me, if they did, they would have probably just like copied it off of like different anime from that style.
Yeah.
Because it's like such a basic anime, like what they do.
That's the whole point. It's supposed to look so generic anime that, when you see what's actually under its skin, it's just, you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, speaking of being under, we have to talk about the
Oh yeah, let's finally just get into the review already.
review one.
Under the building.
You know,
Let me start this off by saying this. I'm never gonna refer to this movie as
Wait.
Godzilla 1998. I'm referring to this movie as Zilla. Because that's what it should always be.
Actually,
So our first review in this Lost Adventures podcast, double feature edition, is
A good movie.
Godzilla 1998.
A good movie.
You always say that about every
the last
bad.
half.
We skipped the last half. Let me explain the. Okay.
Axel should explain.
Yeah.
No, you should explain the first. I'll explain the basic.
We'll talk
Okay,
about
well, basically, I can summarize it in about a sentence.
Go ahead.
Explain the first half.
Hiroshima bomb, iguana.
Actually, it was
turns
an
into a
island. It was a
dinosaur.
line.
T-Rex.
I'm just gonna say Hiroshima.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Fuck it.
It's an island.
That's how it
Whatever.
That's how it should be.
Dinosaur swims, pregnant. He is pregnant.
Asexual.
Asexual.
He reproduces
Science man goes, knows worms, has girlfriend, reporter, betrays.
Thought.
Betrays. Godzilla destroys city.
Godzilla
Dies
die.
inside building.
Godzilla die. Godzilla have family. Godzilla then.
Twin towers.
Godzilla rips.
Ocean 9/11.
Godzilla then rips off Jurassic Park with the raptor scene with mini Godzillas.
Really?
They then kill.
Godzilla almost died.
Godzilla-
Millions of xenomorph Godzillas.
And then and then there's only one Xenomorphzilla left, and then it leads off to a animated series that's better than the actual
Oh
movie.
my god, I'm so sorry.
Let me start off by saying
What?
the main
Oh my
fucking.
god.
Oh, are you
I'm
guys?
so sorry.
Are you guys?
What just happened?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
She did something.
She did something that I don't know.
What did
Tais,
you do?
Tais.
I just told her.
Are you playing Bloodborne?
No, not that.
Bloodborne.
Love live.
Lovely.
I
Turn that shit off.
accidentally cursed at you.
I
I'm so
watched the
sorry.
anime. The first 2 seasons.
Why?
That's because of the Nico chick. I was like, I want to go fucking
Oh,
episode.
okay, that's understandable.
Understandable.
I watched
Wait,
it.
did you find what episode it is so I can skip all the episodes and watch it?
It was episode 6 or whatever.
Okay, thank
Alright,
you.
I don't
sorry.
remember.
Okay, back.
Okay,
Anyways,
so I'm gonna
back-
get
back
off.
to the-
I'm gonna get off by saying my grade already because I'm not gonna wait until the end. It's a fucking F.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
What?
Are you kidding me? You keep doing this every time.
No,
Every time-
okay.
Okay.
And let me finish my fucking point.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
From this,
Okay, here, let's start with Axel.
first of all, many of the actors are just horrible. They're either just like this. They're either just really that's shocking. Oh
You're
no,
not my friend anymore.
or you can barely understand them.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of like I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it's the actors that are the problem. I think it's just the shitty script that they've been handed.
I think it's
Remember
both.
when they were?
Because there's some parts in the movie where they kind of show
Uh-huh.
an actual actor and they actually show emotion. But I feel like it's
Oh,
this-
that mayor guy is really good. I like him. Like he actually.
It's just this
Roger Ebert.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
the shitty script is given to them.
Yeah, it is.
Where they have forced exposition where they just explain it. They don't show it. They just
Oh yeah,
have it.
remember when they explained the whole entire plot to the reporter, where it's like, yeah, this is my boyfriend. We used to date, but now we're just good friends.
And no one does that ever.
Shut up. Okay, here, I actually have one complaint about this movie.
Oh,
Alright,
wow.
so...
What complaint?
What complaint?
Shut up!
Oh boy!
Shut up! Oh my god, let me speak. Anyway, so this movie was like a 25 million, like what, 2,500 million? I forgot how much money. Budget, right? And it only grossed back like 40, 30.
That's not a complaint.
That's a complaint
though.
to me. It's not fair.
You're basically complaining to the people who didn't.
Why did you guys watch it for?
Why didn't you guys watch
Stop.
it? You know,
Stop.
I wasn't even born, but you guys should have watched
Stop
it.
it. Okay, but the same director made, what's that movie again? The Independence Day. That movie had a 25 million budget and it grossed over
Yeah, but that was
$400
different.
million.
Independence Day, though,
In
was made during a time where that stuff becomes cheesy, and this will make its money back.
But
in the future.
Godzilla was actually a really good
They-
movie.
they-
Explain one good scene in this movie.
Okay, maybe I'm a little biased because I love dinosaurs and Godzilla looked exactly like a T-Rex.
He's not even a dinosaur. He's like a. He has like a. Let me explain the look of. Let me
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
You know Lightning McQueen, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you take Lightning McQueen, paint him green, take off his tires, and put two actual legs in the back.
Put some spikes on him too.
And tomorrow to the side. That's Godzilla.
Godzilla was a really
Photoshop that shit.
I can't do
No,
that.
I'm seeing the picture. I know. I'm just
Okay, 5 minutes.
minutes?
Shut up. Shut up.
5 minutes?
Shut
no fucking way you're doing 5 minutes.
Shut up, okay?
By yourself.
Ready? Shut up.
Go.
So
10
like
seconds.
no,
Hurry up, hurry
1
up.
minute, 60 seconds, 60
30.
seconds, 60 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so Godzilla is a really good movie. Like, this guy, he hasn't seen this thought for over, like, 8 years, and he was like, oh, I haven't moved on because of you, because you, like, disowned me at my own wedding or whatever, like, you rejected me. So then she was like, I still love you, baby, and I'm gonna take these tapes from you. And she shows him, like, this man took something from me as usual, because a man
30 seconds.
steal things, which is very true, because men are useless.
Fuck you.
And Godzilla's just a really good movie. I like the effects. Some of it was shut up. Some of it was pretty crummy. Shut up. Some of it was pretty crummy, but like I really love Godzilla. Please watch it. You guys should have bought it. Okay, no, no.
Okay, she's done. She's done with it. Alright, so let's talk about how shitty this movie is.
Remember the scene?
What scene?
With like the fucking helicopters, and they're just like flying. They're not even like moving. You're just in one place. Godzilla comes from the behind.
No, I still can't get over that one guy in the beginning when Godzilla first comes up and he wants to take a picture. He's taking a picture. He's looking up.
Oh, that was fucking.
Oh yeah, and he fucking misses it.
It takes a step. Oh my god! I swear to God, when like. This kind of CGI is kind of excusable when it's nighttime and you know it looks believable.
It was cloudy in that scene. I remember that.
But then in the morning, like when it's light outside, you can clearly see how it's CGI'd around and it's completely fake.
Anyways,
I just helped her get a little thought.
Fucking retarded. Wait, who's your favorite character, huh?
My favorite? Diva.
We can't go through this. We gotta get through the review.
Stop talking about that.
Okay. Let's also talk about the practical reasons why this movie is impossible. Because it's for some reason it's easier to find the footprints of Godzilla than Godzilla himself.
We lost Godzilla, guys.
We lost him inside of a building.
Oh no! Where did he go? He went behind the building.
Who was president during this time?
It was Bill.
Bush. Nixon. Clinton.
It was Clinton.
Then his attorney general needs to be fired. He was fired before he got impeached.
How the hell do you miss something that
How do
big?
you forget where you placed a fucking gigantic avocado looking motherfucker?
And then like how did Godzilla go underground?
Especially in New York City.
Yeah,
The city that never sleeps, guys.
No, also, all the people that live in New York City. I don't know if you live in New York City. I'm not really offending you, but you guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah, dude.
If a fucking dinosaur is running around terrorizing your city, and you decide to stay there.
Remember when they had that little party?
Oh yeah.
They have that little party going on?
Yeah, I was like, what the are you doing? There's a fucking dinosaur.
And then there's that
Or iguana, I'm sorry.
I remember the one meme.
Wait, can we talk about that?
It was a radioactive iguana.
A radioactive iguana?
And they keep referring to it as a he, even though it's like giving birth.
Well, it's asexual.
Yeah, it could work.
It's asexual.
No, it says it's a he, but it reduces as
Alright,
sexual.
alright, I'm gonna explain this.
Whoa, that's a nice lolly.
Let me explain the second half to you guys in major details.
I like what?
Alright.
What?
So when they find
Wait,
the
Axel, can I put this picture down?
Well, sure. Put the picture down for a
Because
minute.
I'm leaning back into it, I don't want to...
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna drop it.
Alright, so put it down there. Alright.
Anyways.
So, second half of the movie is basically when they go down, they're gonna blow up all the little Godzilla eggs. And with the C4, they blow up only a few. Then a few hatch up and they start running around and they basically reenact the whole entire scene from Jurassic Park in the most shittiest way possible. There is an actual scene...
Wait. Jurassic Park or Fallen Kingdom?
Jurassic Park.
Fallen Kingdom looks like it's that part where it's like all the raptors all break loose. And they're just sneak into your fucking bedroom late at night and watch you while you sleep until you wake up and then you get
No, it's Jurassic Park 1 raptor chase scene where it's just like, you know how they basically open the door?
Yeah.
Somehow do that.
Clever Girl, yeah.
Oh.
But it also adds in Home Alone, where basically there's like this thing of jawbreakers or whatever,
Jawbreakers!
Yeah, whatever. And then and then the scientist slows it down, and then the fucking raptors start slipping around and shit. And then what happens, they basically go all the way up from Madison Square Garden, they blow it up, and they basically kill all of them, but at the end of the movie, there's still one Godzilla egg, and...
one.
Also, you think Godzilla died from those fucking torpedoes? He didn't. He comes back.
Princess Leia did.
And you know what happens? He gets stuck inside the bridge, the whatever New York bridge is called.
Really?
And you know they killed him. They killed him with missiles.
Really?
And the things that Godzilla's always been known to survive from. And there's this one part where Godzilla's dying, the scientist looks at it, and he's like, oh no, what have we done? Maybe we're the monsters. And then all of a sudden,
The
yeah!
exact line in the other one, 2014 one, Godzilla.
I haven't seen it.
No,
no, it was
Godzilla appeared more in this movie than
Did he?
Than he did.
Well, he kind of did, yeah.
Yeah, because
he
was more involved than 2014, which.
2014. I mean, it looked good.
Look,
It was,
let me just say,
Never
the
seen it.
animation
You have
is
to,
fucking
I say just watch Godzilla 2016, Shin Godzilla.
2014.
No,
Watch
2016.
the one on Netflix.
No,
the anime.
Shin Godzilla. I'm talking about Shin Godzilla, not Godzilla made in Live by Legendary.
Okay, if you're a casual, watch that. If you're,
It's not a casual.
If you're a fan, watch that one. But if you're a really casual and you couldn't really give a shit, just watch 2014. It's shit, but it's better than this movie.
yeah, it's a good scene with the parachute.
Watch the anime.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
like
that's
the
good.
parachute
Yeah,
part.
that's
That was pretty good.
What?
The
But
anime
also,
of Godzilla on Netflix.
also,
I don't know.
also, I
I don't
remember.
know,
But there's like one thing about 2014 I really hate. They don't know how the fuck EMPs work. And because you know how Godzilla gets his back to his radiation blast because I remember some
He
shit.
feeds off of it or whatever.
No, he doesn't. He feeds off of mutos and like
Oh, yeah,
radiation.
yeah.
But somehow the EMP, known for disrupting fucking electricity, this powers him up and gives him the energy to fight back. How does that work with an EMP bomb?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let me just say, the animation is so fucking horrible. I wouldn't be
Good.
surprised if like Godzilla was
Good.
walking around and he all of a sudden got into a T-pose.
I would have loved to see that.
It was good.
Just like
It was shit.
it
I
was
loved Godzilla.
It was shit, Axel.
It was shit. It was.
You said wasn't.
It was shit.
Play that.
No.
Yeah,
It was
you said
shit.
You said it wasn't.
I not. Oh my god.
Okay,
Again?
Carlos.
The movie is pretty bad. Terrible acting. Terrible CGI.
Yeah, somehow I give it just a D minus.
I give it an A.
I don't know why. I love like you guys hear me in Discord, right? I can be really harsh to a movie as I
You
can,
could.
Yeah.
but for some reason when I get on this podcast I like being a little bit more softer. But this movie has no excuse to, so I'm just gonna get a D minus.
I give it an F once again.
I give it an A.
Fuck you.
Like,
It's
I'm gonna get a D
good.
minus because at least they made a movie.
They made a movie, but it wasn't a good movie.
It was
At least they made a movie. Some of the actors could be better in better roles
My
and with a better script.
my question is this better than Death Note?
No, Death Note was better.
I won't lie. I think they're both even.
Fuck you.
Well, because that's not really fair to compare, though, because Death Note came out,
They're both adapting something from Japan.
I-
They're both doing it horribly.
I know, but Death Note's more modern in the case of, but Godzilla is from 1998. It's, excusable in that sense. I don't know. I didn't grow up in the 90s. I didn't know if it was a big hit back then.
It wasn't
No,
a
it
big
wasn't.
hit. It was. I think it was a hit because people actually didn't know Godzilla. Because everyone
Yeah,
always watched
just
like
casuals.
Yeah.
casuals are like, oh yeah, Godzilla, the giant reptile,
But
right?
now we live in like an era where Godzilla's a pretty
He's mainstream now.
Yeah. We're not really mainstream. It's like more people on the internet know him more now.
Yeah.
I want Godzilla to
People are
lore me.
You know, I've been noticing
You
more
put that
pe-
building.
I want
more people
Godzilla
are
to
using the
lore
term
me.
kaiju. I remember back then people were just saying, "Oh, it's a giant monster." Now people are just saying kaiju because of fucking Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Because of how they used the word
Yeah.
so many
Well,
times.
that's what it means, though. It means monster.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, final grades. I give it a D minus.
I give it an
Good
A.
enough.
A.
Fuck you.
It's okay, guys.
What was your-
Godzilla's
It's not.
good.
Okay.
Listen, I can recommend 20 other good Godzilla movies that have come out.
Guys.
My only reference is the 2014
Yeah,
Godzilla
that's
and
all.
Mega Godzilla.
I
versus
recommend
Godzilla.
any good movie because I just
Recommend any good movie.
I have good taste in movies.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You really don't. I'm gonna be
Why do
honest.
you-
I love you, but I gotta be.
Okay,
touch me.
we gotta get to the next. Okay, that reviews that.
Topic
that review's
time.
over. Okay,
Fuck
topic
that.
time.
Topic.
Okay, we're gonna talk. Finally, guys, the conclusion is over in the EA Star Wars Battlefront.
At least
2
for
Chronicles.
Battlefront.
Guys, you know the end of Neon Justice Evangelion.
Yeah.
This is the end of the microtransactions.
Yeah, it is.
This is
Wow.
the end of the microtransaction arc of the
How
podcast.
many times have we talked about my?
Well, in December we talked about it 5
we
times.
did it, guys. We
December.
did it.
We
won.
did it.
We won.
We-
EA has finally got rid of their microtransactions.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Dude, it's
In
like
Star Wars Battlefront.
dude,
They
it's
unlocked
like-
all the characters.
They did.
And now you can play.
They heard about.
oh,
my
not
podcast.
if only they can fix their internet.
They won't.
Well,
Yeah, I think they pretty much could.
That'd be a side story.
I think they could on that.
That'd be the.
They could fix the servers.
Wow, guys, we finally ended microtransactions.
Well, we
No,
did
for-
for EA, but
For
but here's another thing.
What?
EA's announced this new, what's it called? Open world Star Wars game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And people asked them, they're like, if it had microtransactions in it, and they didn't answer at all.
They will.
They will.
Yeah. It's gonna have that microtransaction. It's like, you want a blue lightsaber or a green lightsaber?
Yeah, I think this already doing that.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna go that.
Also, for that game, they want to make. It's also like the game that got canceled by Bristol. It's
the
open world.
Yeah.
Well, at least somewhere.
Yeah, but that one had kind of charm because it was like the Uncharted person was, writing it right from Uncharted.
So, do you think this game can actually work or no?
Wait, the new one?
Yeah, new one.
It could work. I mean,
it depends who makes
open
it,
world
though.
Star Wars. It just depends on who.
I played an open world.
But the BioWare one was really good.
I played an open world Star Wars. You know what? It's
maybe BioWare could,
I think that they could, but I don't know if they want to.
I mean, really, after Mass Effect Andromeda,
they're making Anthem right now.
I mean, the only thing good about Andromeda was the gameplay, but then after that...
No, it was a glitched up nightmare.
No, I mean, if you ignore the glitches after patches, it was pretty good.
I heard it got a little bit better.
Yeah.
But really, they'll take anything.
They'll take anything.
I'll take anything. I'll take an okay game.
Yeah, I'd rather take an okay game that, I can forget about.
And I'm able to play, by the way.
But Star Wars Battlefront 2...
Can't relate.
It's an okay game. It's not a bad game.
It looks very good, too.
If they fix a lot of stuff, like fix the single player and
fix the freaking online,
then you have a perfect game. You have a pretty fun
or a
game.
somewhat easy game to get into.
Stop putting too much pressure on EA. They're not God.
This made by Tais.
Their game. Okay?
Leave them alone. They're doing
Listen,
the guys who made this game were the guys who made Battlefield.
Yeah, Dice made this.
They're very good.
Dice can do this.
I understand how the single player came out to be. Dice isn't very known for their single player.
Except for Battlefield 1. They were very known for that.
Yeah.
This was actually really good.
Yeah, but this one, holy fuck.
Yeah, it was
they
terrible.
even programmed computers in this game?
Have you seen Luke's face in that in the single player?
Yeah.
It looked terrible.
Oh, all I know about the game is just the AI.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
They missed you a lot.
Yeah, can I have some more Gatorade?
Can I have some more Gatorade as well?
God, you guys are Gatorade.
Remember, casual episode of the podcast.
Casual episode.
I feel like I'm like the property.
You are.
You mean like the servant?
We're on your property.
Yeah.
I serve you guys. On my
We're the
property.
master, and then he's the slave.
Master. Okay, what the hell is that? You can X out of that Steam shit.
Why is your name Axel?
Cause that's all.
Wait! Don't give out his fucking information.
That's fine.
Don't get.
No, send him some Steam games, guys.
Yeah,
They're gonna send him the worst shit.
Exactly. It's still games.
Yeah, I can get
knife requests and fucking.
Hey
Anyways.
guys, give me some more. Yeah, that's it. There's
no
no more.
Gatorade.
No more Gatorade.
Okay, but is that all?
You guys
for
can have
Gatorades?
some perfect H2O.
Oh, do we have Far Cry 5 on this?
No.
Oh, yeah, Far Cry 5 is Yeah, I heard it was
Yeah.
real good actually.
I
You heard. None of us had.
I hear about Far Cry 5. All I just see is just like, what's it called?
The
Them
what?
making fun of the what's it called? Right people.
The what?
No. I heard that wasn't the case. I heard it was more cult-like.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
yeah,
what's
the
it
word
called?
police.
Uh-huh.
Like I read an article that was like it was kind of
The only thing I really heard about it was that you can help heal the dog by giving it belly rubs.
Oh my
And I love
god!
it.
Yeah,
that's great.
Oh,
That's
that
great.
sounds.
I love it.
That sounds
Yeah.
cute.
Okay, but is that all for EA?
I don't know.
They're losing $3 billion.
Thank
That's not
God.
a surprise.
Yeah,
I mean, to be honest, they deserved it.
yeah.
I mean, really, we're just waiting to that magazine company releases their worst companies of the year.
They actually like
Which
10
EA
places.
has won 3
Last year
in a
they
row.
were-
Let's hope they don't win it again.
They actually got lowered. They're actually like 10 places.
Maybe E will keep
Yeah, because
losing.
like Bank of America, Verizon.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're pretty shit.
Fucking.
Okay, next,
Anyways.
this is gonna be really hard to talk about.
What?
Because we basically already talked about this in another podcast. There's a new hentai game for the Switch, guys.
We didn't talk about this.
And then we talked
though.
Yeah, we talked about Senran Kaga and we went into it, and
That was
Tais
fun.
got pissed because she was like, "That's
Oh,
not-
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
It's still not
gross."
accurate, guys.
It is accurate. There's actual. If you didn't see the Etika
Could you
gameplay.
please explain it because I didn't actually watch the whole Etika game.
Oh, the
What?
Etika Senrukaga or the.
No, the Etika, him, talking about it.
Well, basically
all
it's
I know
this.
is that an actual porn star is.
Yeah,
yeah.
a porn star is going to help out with a new game. It's basically a dating sim, and she plays.
Actually, wrong. It's going to be the next Zelda. She's working on. She is the producer for the next
No.
Zelda.
Wait, I'm gonna get to the serious one though. All right, so basically this game is she plays as every single character,
Wow.
different versions. All the stereotype girl porn people.
Okay.
And basically, you get to call. She calls you, and you get the news,
messages you
and you
too.
get, and yeah, it's basically an interactive game. and you get free nudes and everything from it.
I don't think there's any.
That's like the biggest adult virgin right there.
I don't want to sound like one of those people. I feel like because I heard the price was like what?
Less than $5.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I heard. Less than $5. I feel like it's an okay game for.
Well, the whole thing is like
you probably get it for
like randomly. You would get like messages and pictures, but there's no nudity. I think.
I feel then again Nintendo. The boob game.
Yeah, but they're not known for
They're trying to reach for a more mature audience.
Yeah,
I don't think this is the way
they're gonna get
mature audience.
Well, you get those adult versions.
It's only in Japan though.
Just can't do it.
Well, yeah, but Switch is region free, baby.
Yeah.
You know what we're gonna review?
Oh god.
Yeah,
it better.
Why are you
gonna
get Senru Kaga, dude?
It better be good.
When I created a Japanese eShop account.
I'm serious, guys. I have
we
really
need to
high.
get, we need to get our Asian guys into this.
Steven?
To help us.
Oh, Steven.
No, that's Steven, the other Asian.
He's not even in
Daniel
culture.
Don't say the
Who?
name. Timestamp it.
Okay.
Yeah, censor name.
Wait, whose name did he say?
Dan.
Oh.
Dan versus
that show got canceled. Ha ha ha.
That was a good show.
But yeah, I'll pick this game up.
But I have really high hopes for all of these.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of hatred for this game from
not.
the women's side.
No,
there's
of
not.
course.
I mean, this is Japan. They're not really gonna have a big of a history.
No, but at the same time, America's gonna complain about it.
I know, but now that this game's gonna be, if this game were to actually get an American release, like release on the English eShop, then there would have been uproar. But it's only Japan.
No, there's still gonna be uproar. They complain about everything.
It's a pretty niche game, though.
Yeah, it's also a pretty niche game for a pretty niche audience. Yeah.
For those adult virgins out there that still.
I mean, Senru Kaga didn't build up that sort of,
I mean, people from the fans of that game series would have gone in. People who like boobs would have gone in the game, and people were just interested to get the game.
When was the last time we had like a hentai game that was like, in the masses for?
Crush.
Why would I pay $5?
Crush is actually
no, not that, Mr. Mosquito.
Yeah. No, there's the game Crush.
Oh no, I remember it was a PC game called Rape Blade.
What? Oh my god.
Where you basically like, I don't want to. It's very weird to explain. It's like a Simish game where it's like, you have these one girls and you basically rape them.
That's not good. Okay,
that's not good. It was banned here, of
Thank
course.
God.
Who keeps making these rape fetish games?
I don't get that. That's so hard.
It's pretty big fetish.
Yeah, it's a big fetish.
Why?
There's like people who are into rape. Yeah. I don't get it at all.
I don't get it.
Well, yeah, doing.
I think it's more. I don't want to throw.
Speculation.
I don't want to throw these people under the bus, but I feel like it's because of like. People who grew up with like neglect and abuse.
No, it's more like a power.
Or people who have been like just genuinely raped. And just,
guys, I've watched enough Criminal Minds to know.
Well, okay, explain it, Mrs. Criminal Minds.
I love Criminal Minds.
You watch CSI?
I have
watch
to.
Mrs. with the actual rape.
Anyway, whenever they have like a rape victim, they're like, these men want to feel in control. They want to have power.
We're talking about the men. We're talking about women, though.
Women,
men and women.
Well, men and
we're talking about more women.
It's mostly control, but.
Because we're talking about being raped, not raping someone.
Oh,
it's good.
Because that could go to a different topic.
Oh yeah,
or living a private life.
Why do people want to be raped? That doesn't make sense.
Well, no one does.
There is. There's a small sub.
There's a good
chunk of people.
There's a pretty big community.
Isn't there like a? I thought there's like a little. I thought there's like a little company where it's like,
you can hire people to.
You can hire people
to like kidnap you. But I don't think they rape you.
Here's what they do. I know the actual information to you. You have to go over there. You gotta sign these waivers where it's like okay, this sex is consensual.
We won't actually hurt you, but
no. Well, I mean, they have certain like checklists.
Well, they have to, yeah.
Where it's like, check this if if we can do violence against you.
Oh, can we hurt you?
Like slap punches.
That sounds too hard.
Okay.
Well, it's a company. It's not even
and
like
they won't tell you what date, but all you know is like within this time frame, that's when it's going to happen.
At any point.
At any point,
you
probably give them a key to your house, and then it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I left the key under the mattress.
People probably do it because it's definitely something that maybe
this is experience. I mean,
maybe it gets.
I mean, I don't understand what kind of people want to experience like that.
I mean, it's basically consensual sex, but
it's more like a really in-depth bondage sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like hardcore. It's like hardcore.
Like a bunch of fetish stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That just sounds too hard. Like I think I would
Well,
cry.
I mean,
if you would do
there
that
are
to me.
some really kinky people out there.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the people who want to eat shit.
Like Joseph with his golden shower.
I don't have a piss fetish.
That's what you said earlier.
I was making a joke because I was drinking Gatorade.
Yeah.
He's thinking
Whatever,
of
You're
okay.
the piss color.
Okay, let's go back to 1982.
What
Or
about
not even 82. 1978 probably.
Atari?
Atari
Oh yeah.
Aw.
is announced their brand new console-ish.
PC.
I still don't know what this thing is.
I mean,
I don't know what it is.
The Atari VCS.
Is it like a backwards compatible? Like it works with all games? Like
No. It's it's compatible.
Or is
with,
it new games?
No, you can play. It's kind of like an emulator, but it also I think it has a Linux engine, in it,
Okay.
so you can play online games.
Then why not get a PC?
But it doesn't have like a graphics.
Yeah, why not
card
just get a
in it.
PC?
well, maybe you want it just for like the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there definitely will be a huge chunk of this.
It just depends how much.
Wasn't
the price
that
is.
like,
Cause,
what's it?
Because I'll only go so far as to
How much was the original? Like when it came out?
I don't even remember, but
Oh.
It was like the 80s.
but
Right?
yeah, that's different. That was new technology back then.
Yeah.
This technology's been in the life for years now.
It could.
I can literally get an Atari emulator for like free.
No, I mean not just that. Like just running on
And easily.
Onyx.
Yeah.
You can get that years ago.
They'll probably do like 200 to 300, maybe even 100.
Oof. I want to see.
Okay.
I want to see 100 or 200.
I'd
say like 150.
Because
What was that
The
Wait,
max will be.
Wait, wait. What was that one Atari system that really didn't fucking work?
You mean every single console after the 2600?
No, I know.
There's a 5200, the Jaguar.
No, the 5200.
Okay,
Yeah.
the 5200.
That one, because I saw like an AVGN video on it. I was like,
Yeah.
this thing can't work. I would like to see an emulator of this one to see if it can
Well,
work.
you probably get an emulator.
Yeah.
But I think it's more akin to 2600
Yeah.
because that's really all the nostalgia goes into.
Yeah. Why can't there be an emulator of the radar game?
The
It's
what?
just the radar
Oh.
system. Just like a radar fucking shit, and it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
all modern.
Wait, do you know how many they're gonna sell? Like, is it gonna be like Nintendo? Or
It's gonna be like it's gonna be
No,
like a
really?
Nintendo Nintendo Entertainment
No,
System classic.
it's not gonna be like classics at all.
So they're gonna have enough for like.
I hopefully because this is more Kickstarter. They Kickstarter.
Oh.
Oh, like
Personally
what's it called?
funded.
Like Cheetah Men when
Yeah.
they were like, oh, here's a copy of Cheetah Men.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
so
heard
maybe like I don't see I see the appeal.
Yeah.
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
obviously, yeah.
I get it, but I don't see people going out of their way to spend $300 for just a set piece. Like if you like it just for what it looks,
Then yeah, you can
that's
get
nice.
it.
You could probably go get an actual 2600
For cheaper.
for cheaper
Well,
than
yeah.
this.
You can probably get like
Yeah.
a 2600.
Or heck, you can go to the store, pay $20 for one of those small little
Yeah.
the I forgot what company
Cartridge?
makes them. No, for the company, there's this company that makes these little mini consoles. Where it's like,
Tigers.
not Tigers. Tiger's gone. That's a dead company.
I forgot what those cards
I
are.
forgot what they're called. They do Sega consoles too.
Yeah.
And they're backwards compatible with actual Genesis cartridges.
Nice.
You're like,
With all the doodads and stuff.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. What
Their emulation is complete trash because they fuck up the sound quality and shit. But $20, you can set that on
Hell, you could probably get one of those like fake machine consoles things
Yeah.
where they're like plug and plays.
Yeah.
And nothing with the console itself. It's a
Or
controller.
you could probably just get just somebody how they'll just take a 2600, remodel it, and just take all the wires out of
Yeah.
it. So it's just the case itself.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying too. Just get that. If
That's
you're
probably
if you're
way
looking for, but I'm guessing they like the newer look where it looks like
It looks more slick.
I mean, yeah,
It
and
looks brand new.
I do
does
I
look
do
nice.
like how it looks. It looks really nice.
Except for
The
the
con-
controllers. Let's talk
What?
about the
Well,
controllers.
the joystick looks fine actually.
Yeah,
Joystick is
the actual
fine.
Atari controller.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Well, because that one was fake.
Was it?
No, that one isn't fake.
Yeah.
I don't like.
No, they were talking about it. They mentioned how the one they showed off, that was just a mold. That wasn't
like a prototype.
a prototype. The controller is what it actually looks like.
I like the joystick. The joystick looks fine.
joystick
The controller.
The controller, though.
Yeah,
Holy
the
shit.
controller.
They even said it was an Xbox controller.
Oh, it looks
No, I
like
said
one.
Xbox-like. But it has
Xbox-like.
exact same buttons in it.
Yeah.
Except for the button layout looks so. Oh god.
It does
No,
look
it's the same
kinda-
though.
I
It has a
mean-
wide
Well, I mean,
V,
like the
yeah,
buttons.
yeah.
The buttons just look so
Yeah.
Fake.
cheaply made.
And like the weird thing in the middle
Yeah.
too.
I do like the I like the Atari look where it's like in the middle, the Atari logo, and I don't mind the shape.
I don't
It's
think
just
it
that
is.
it doesn't scream Atari for me.
Really? Depending on when this comes out, they're going to announce a release date next month. I'll pick it up because I'm actually quite curious.
I feel like I would have changed both. I would have changed the fucking what's it called, the little Xbox like controller. Probably like a little like wood design on it, where like it looks wooden on the side. I would have done that. Or
but I would throw out an idea, but I don't know what this thing actually still does.
I mean, Atari
it plays games. That's all we know, really.
We won't really know.
Maybe you can watch TV shows and it's all like pixelated.
They probably tell it in
the pretty cool,
Kickstarter.
Though, where it's like, oh, you can play Atari games, but also you can play like classic Atari games.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5200 Jaguar.
Maybe
2600. You can play those games.
I would feel like
you can also act as it like a Roku stick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but maybe I don't know. They could probably make like they can have like games from like our generation, but make it all like 2200 like.
Nah, that'd be too much.
Because that means they'll have the licenses for
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true for that. Easy.
And also the hardware is going to be really hard to develop on these days.
So
It doesn't seem that hard to develop.
Then you develop
Yeah,
it.
because they got to go back to using the old ass engine,
Which is like what less than like 1 megabyte.
Because if you wanted to make it frame by frame perfect for
I mean,
Atari, then
it could. I could imagine them doing like
Like your phone is literally more powerful than the entire console.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? No, because they said they want third-party games on here. They want like actual, third-party developers to make games for this fucking thing.
Is it possible that they could update it to like have like online features?
Yeah, they could.
Oh.
That's what they did with what's called for the emulators.
That'd be kind of cool if they had like an online shop too. You could buy games digitally.
On the Wii Virtual Console, you can for Street Fighter 2, you can play online.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
And you could have never done
Well,
that.
actually, I could see that. Yeah.
And it runs emulator perfect, like it was on a Super Nintendo.
There's just a lot of good things our technology can do, but going back in eras.
But like I feel like we have the three big gaming companies.
Like Sony.
These are the ones who lived the longest out of all.
Like Sega stopped.
Yeah, Sega's third party now.
Atari also's third party.
Well, yeah, but barely
Not
third
anymore.
party. They're going through like bad days.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad.
Now they're trying to make it to.
And then what's it called?
It won't catch on now.
Yeah, this won't catch on. I feel like this would be.
I think it'll be like
a one and done. And
It'll be like a good start for a week. And
a good goodbye.
Yeah,
maybe I'm gonna be more generous. Maybe a month. Just like a month.
I can see like a few.
No, I give it a year. I give it a good year until they.
That's too long.
Until they know, because Atari, they have nothing left really.
Yeah, Atari.
They're probably gonna be pushing this thing up your. Even if you don't buy one, they'll be pushing it.
Well, that depends if they have the money to like market it, because I don't think.
Hell, even if Atari did something crazy, like I don't know, we're gonna bring back
like every
our
single
company.
game.
They bring back
and try to make.
They're gonna last long and then just instantly die. Like Atari will be done. The bank bankrupt.
And then someone might buy like their name or something.
Assets.
I thought they already did.
They're like liquidation.
Yeah,
liquidation.
I thought they did THQ.
Holy crap, we're almost going through an hour and we haven't even got to the good stuff yet.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, next one. Let's talk about Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is finally back into the Marvel franchise.
Actually, it's wrong. It's not for Marvel the movies though. It's Marvel the comics.
The comics.
Yeah, but this is one step.
This was trending on Twitter for like.
Wait, what else do you still not have? Marvel.
Spider-Man.
That's it.
Just they have to get everything back from Sony for Spider-Man.
Fox owns Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Who decided to sell off the characters? Was it the characters?
Mr. Marvel guy.
Mr. Marvel.
Yeah, Mr. Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, big
Mr. Marvel just thought this was a good idea.
No, because it was back in the day where Marvel Studios wasn't actually like a big thing. They were mainly a comic book company.
Where they were like small. Maybe they were losing money and they like, we need to get money.
And so they didn't have their own like in-house studio to make these movies.
Yeah.
So they just licensed their movies off to Fox, and we all know how those went down. Daredevil.
Yeah.
Except for Spider-Man, like the first.
Well, that one is Sony though.
Yeah, Sony, and that Spider-Man movie.
Sony, by the way. God damn, they drove that franchise into the fucking ground.
Sony's great.
Well, I mean, we can hope that Venom does marginally okay.
I don't think it will.
I don't know. The trailer was kind of boring.
Yeah, it looked more, bait.
It looked very generic too.
It looked like a bait.
Yeah.
And because they don't really show Venom, it kind of sort of makes me feel like they don't even have a design for him.
They do. In the promotional material, you can see Venom. But it's not like, it's not like you can see him clearly. It's kind of like the beginning of Death Note where you can see
Ryu,
but he's very blurry.
Oh, okay.
So you can't really see.
Can I ask one thing? Does he look at least like how Venom is?
He looks like Venom. But he looks like Venom and it's nothing to impress.
For me, I feel like they're gonna fuck up the head.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I feel. Too.
I don't feel like he'll fuck. I feel more on the torso where it's like, which torso are they going to use? Are they going to use Spider-Man 3's sort of torso?
No.
Or are they going to go to Ultimate Spider-Man where he's like, a big, more monster?
They're gonna go like modern Venom where he's big, but he's not that big.
Or he's going to go with that weird slimy tentacle one.
Oh, I hope they go with the slimy.
I don't think they'll.
Or are they going to go with like this really cheesy like, he's just
a normal Venom.
No, it's like he's ripped straight from the comics where it's like, he's just it looks like he's wearing a black suit.
I hope they make it look like a Black Panther suit. Like I like that costume.
A lot more slick.
Yeah, like
Was it
slick.
like Spider-Man?
But I want to see him look like disgusting, where it's like, he looks like something that just came out of the fucking ground or something.
Yeah, Venom always has to look disgusting.
Well,
and you know what they should do? If they should actually have like him like drooling like that green ooze
it makes more sense because this movie's going more of a horror route.
Yeah, but what is it rated though?
I don't think it has a rating yet.
I feel like if they're gonna do anything, they should have that green ooze. If they're gonna try doing it horror,
kind of weird.
no,
Black
Venom. No, Venom's always had like green
Yeah, but it
ooze
won't
coming
look
out.
good
Of
on the black though.
Yeah.
It always has.
And also in the movie, no, it won't work that
I
well.
don't think it'll work well.
But
I feel like it would. I feel like if they had like scenes
Oh,
where
it
it's
looks
just
too
like,
noticeable though.
well, no, I feel like if they're doing build suspense and then you see like green slime coming from like,
Yeah, but that feels kind of too alien.
he's always been an alien.
Yeah, no, but too xenomorph.
He's always had that though in the comics.
But it doesn't look good though.
It does.
We'll talk more about Venom
When it comes out.
When another trailer comes out.
Because really, the first trailer didn't give us jack
It was
shit.
disappointing.
And nobody hyped.
All it made me feel like is, this looks so generic.
Slenderman has better hype.
I know Slenderman.
Because they actually, it feels like there's actual suspense.
No, that's because Slenderman's a character, you don't really see.
Like even normies even know.
Like, but Venom, he's a major Spider-Man villain. You see him all the time.
Yeah, and Venom.
And just not to see somewhat of a Venom in the trailer is really depressing.
And I'm not saying that Venom can't work in like, what's it called? Just by himself. It's just that Venom works more as a Spider-Man villain. Or just like with Spider-Man.
I get it. This was supposed to be like Sony's plans were fucked up from the start, where it's like, Amazing Spider-Man 3 was going to happen.
And no, they're going to do Sinister Six.
Yeah, but they were also going to do Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Which, by the way...
was the dumbest plot on the planet, let me tell you that.
Wait, Spider-Man 3?
The Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Can you explain this plot?
Where they were going to use Spider-Man's DNA to try to bring back What's-Her-Face back to life, Gwen Stacy.
Oh, what happened?
And she'd become sort of spider-like.
Wasn't the main villain going to be like the Rhino thing?
Oh,
No,
God!
one of the villains. No, they planned in this movie to have like 5 villains, I think.
Oh, that's stupid. No.
That's...
Where like 3 was too much from the start.
You should at least only just have 1, max 2.
Yeah. Or do like how they do in what's called Homecoming, where it's like, okay, they have a bunch of villains, but these villains are very, they fight one battle. They're not, expanded on.
Oh, I like Shocker.
Like Shocker.
Shocker.
Wait. Never mind. No spoilers. This movie came out last year. If you didn't watch it, too bad.
I should watch it.
Yeah.
They show off Scorpion. They show off Shocker.
They don't show Scorpion.
Scorpion, yeah.
I don't remember
It
Scorpion.
was an after credit scene where he was walking. He was.
Oh yeah. Now I
There's just
remember.
a guy with a scorpion tattoo.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
assuming he's Scorpion.
Oh yeah. Now
Scorpion. That doesn't make any sense.
Now I remember. I thought you meant like Scorpion just there. But now I can see that
it
as
was him in jail, and then
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo,
I'm the Scorpion."
did you kill Spider-Man?" And the Vulture's like,
No.
"No." He said something else. He said something slick, like he kind of lured to the fact that he killed the Spider-Man, even though he really didn't.
Yeah, I like the movie, but one thing I do like is like, what's it called? They don't really show Shocker in his suit, and that's cool because Shocker isn't.
Shocker's suit though is very weird.
But I do like Shocker's suit. You can make it work.
Yeah, but in this like realistic setting, now there's not really a way they can make it work.
I feel like they could. I mean, did you ever see what's it called? Amazing Spider-Man 2, the video game Shocker?
Yeah, but what's it called? What I would have preferred is that at least give him some sort of mask.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Because without that, I was totally clueless until they said Shocker, and I was like, what?
Yeah, like...
That's the Shocker?
Oh yeah, remember, I like that where it's like, what's it called? They had 2 Shockers, and then like, what's it called? The one gets killed, and then it's like, you're now Shocker. And it's like, alright.
Yeah. So yeah, Fantastic Four is in the Marvel comics back in.
So what I feel like they're gonna do for this is like they're gonna just do what they always done in New Modern Marvel and diversified Fantastic Four to fucking hell.
Yeah, no, and here's this game. I don't think that Fantastic Four are going to be in the cinematic universe at all.
No.
No more movies?
Well, they said Phase 4 is the last phase, right?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I remember Fantastic Four, watching it when I was like
I feel
10.
like if they are gonna...
They said Phase 4 is the biggest game changer in the cinematic universe, and it would end it. Mm-hmm. That they'll just go back to making just movies.
So we're like, they're not connected?
Yeah.
That's
but I feel like they will make like a Phase 5, but it'll just be not connected.
Very short?
No, it will just not be...
Connected to like the others?
Yeah. They'll be like, this stuff happens, but none of the heroes will be like...
They're alive.
They'll be just different heroes.
Or like, there could be some of them, but you're just like, it's not happening anymore.
Probably Miles Morales, maybe America Chavez or something like that.
Oh, no America Chavez, please.
Well, I mean, like something like a different Captain America, because...
Hey, I don't want... Listen, no America Chavez. She's the worst hero. She should die.
Well, because in Infinity War, they said... Chris Evans said that Infinity War might be his last Captain America movie. So he's dead.
So then they'll probably... I don't know. They'll probably bring in...
They'll probably bring a new generation. Maybe Bucky might take the reins, or...
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind them doing something like that, or it's like, oh, these characters died, but here's the new characters.
Or maybe like the way that they said that they're doing Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel's going to be more of a...
Leader?
Captain America type character.
Or she'll be a leader.
Where instead, Captain America will just die as a whole, and they'll just have Captain Marvel take over.
I wouldn't mind that because...
It makes sense, because, Captain Marvel...
The only way this could work is the Captain Marvel...
Tais is falling asleep.
Dude, Marvel is so boring. I hate, Marvel and DC. I'm not really into them.
Oh, do you like...
I wouldn't blame you.
Would you like anime cinematic universe?
I actually don't watch a lot of anime either, because a lot of things are boring.
Yes.
Well, they should really, like the Nintendo cinematic.
All we talk about is Marvel and DC.
First Mario.
That's gonna be a thing.
I only watch the.
Oh god! Then they're gonna lead up to the big crossover Super Smash Brothers.
I don't see them actually doing a Smash Brothers style movie.
No, I can't see that working.
But I'll see maybe they'll cross paths with they won't have every character meet up at once. They'll probably have Mario and Kirby
fight.
Universes collide or something.
Wait, what if they did it in live action?
Live action?
Well, really?
Live action Kirby?
Yeah, live action Kirby.
Just
what would that even be?
I feel like it'd be
They would have to do the whole stupid shit where it's Kirby finds a hole, goes into the real world.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And then King Dedede's destroying shit.
I mean, now they can kind of do that with Mario.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Where they take CGI Mario and put him into New York City, because that's not.
Yeah, but he'll look out of place.
I know, but Mario. Even if he looked out of place in Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, but it fit the style art.
Yeah, it felt the style.
But if they had that kind of style art for New York City.
Yeah, they could. But that depends how it looks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
I'm not throwing that idea out there. Don't do that. That'd be stupid.
Do it.
I wouldn't listen.
Don't give them any ideas. Different dimensions, fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Toads and actual human beings.
The only live action Nintendo movies I watch is probably a Fire Emblem one. Probably.
No,
Super Mario Brothers.
No. I was gonna say.
I just wanted a Zelda one, okay?
Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Zelda, maybe Bayonetta.
Well, Bayonetta's not a Nintendo game.
But live action Bayonetta, come on.
No, I don't see. I can't see
anime.
another actor doing it.
Yeah.
They did it in anime. I don't know how good that turned out.
It didn't really. It's
it doesn't fit out of style, anyways. It doesn't fit CGI or live action.
Oh, you know what would do a good live action?
It's one of those games that best be just a game.
Like a game, yeah.
Pokemon will be a good.
No, I had an idea when I was high one time.
No, share?
No, it's I want them to have two versions of it, a red and a blue version.
What?
Where it's maybe
So what they did with X-Men 3?
where it's basically maybe you go in to see one of the movies and they're the same stories.
But there's different Pokemon?
But there's different Pokemon hanging around.
Well, wow. This sounds really
Or
boring.
maybe if they do a Gen 3 one, they just change the games up. So it doesn't really do anything.
I feel like if they did a Pokemon live action one, it'd be a coming of age story.
They are doing it.
No,
no.
If they ever did a full on Pokemon from not Detective Pikachu.
They're doing an actual Pokemon movie with Alex Hirsch directing it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, with
cool.
the Gravity Falls guy.
Oh, nice. That's actually nice.
This is a coming of age story.
I have no idea.
If it isn't, then that doesn't make sense.
He hasn't said anything about it.
Oh, how long have you been traveling?
He's been low-key learned it, but it's gonna happen.
But I feel like if ever it's gonna be a Pokemon movie, it would work as a coming of age because coming of age stories work as like in Pokemon where it's like you're gonna grow, kid. You're gonna be the number one.
No, I remember there was this trailer for this like bullshit live action Pokemon movie where it's like,
there's no more Masters, Ash.
No, there is. There's like that, but it's more like an underground like Pokemon fighting ring now because like.
No, I'm not talking.
Like Pokemon have become uncontrollable monsters now.
I'm not talking about that though. I wouldn't want to watch that. I would think like actual Pokemon.
What if the movie takes place during the Pokemon Wars?
Oh yeah, like in the beginning. That'd be fucking gay.
That would be cool.
Because we like have basically no information besides Lucario has some sort
or
of
if it even exists.
They remake.
it does exist.
Is that canon?
No, because Lucario exists.
They remake.
And Lucario's been in
the first movie. Okay, they remake it, but live action with the nostalgic critic.
Oh God.
No.
The actual first movie where it's like Pikachu and other Pokemon cry to bring back Ash Ketchum.
Another movie with their verse.
That'd be dumb. I feel like it'd have to be not Ash because
I feel like it would be like someone like
it'd be like Red maybe.
Yeah, just call him Red.
Maybe they wouldn't even do that. Maybe they'll like bring in like a brand new trainer or something.
Yeah, maybe have a brand new trainer
and have it just not connect to the games at all. Like
maybe
like non-canon.
Like not non-canon. These are brand new characters, but just with Pokemon.
Well, then people would expect a new game if it was with new Pokemon in it.
Well, then they can make it tie. Yeah, that's another thing. They like if they were to make a Pokemon game
movie.
Well, movie they'll probably have to make it with the newest gen that's coming out at the time. So
Switch.
By the way, fucking this YouTube channel that I don't like to talk about.
Oh, it's the one that you keep talking about over and over?
Yeah, it's that one. But, hey, you have Old Nickel, so I'm not judging you.
Old Nickel is just shit.
But they put out this rumor. They're like, first screenshots of the new Pokemon game for Switch, and it's this picture of this one trainer on a Lapras riding around, and it's totally bullshit because you can clearly see it's Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. They just taken off the gear off the trainer, and he's just standing on top of the Lapras. And they're like, well, I kind of believe it's real, guys. It looks pretty real. Seems pretty fucking legit to me. Oh, Skyrim for the NES? Oh, seems pretty fucking legit to me.
It's like the opposite of Old Nickel. It's like, we got this leak. I don't know if it's true or not.
Also, they don't show the picture in the video. They're like, click on the link for more.
Wow, that's cunt. That's a cunt move.
But they describe the picture. I'm like, what the? Just show the picture.
Why are you
It doesn't show anything spoilery. It's just some guy on top of a Lapras. That's pretty much fucking it.
When I hear
Joseph, you keep bringing them up, but you keep watching their videos. You're giving them views.
Yeah, you're right.
I actually don't.
Do you have AdBlock on?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I have AdBlock. Also, I learned a couple days ago there's AdBlock for the phone.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Oh.
Nice.
No, and also I don't watch their videos. I just look at their thumbnails sometimes.
And you just look at them and you're like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I don't like giving those kind of people credit. Where it's like stuff like Master Saint back in the day, where it's like, Pokemon Go rumors. Oh, look at this fucking completely bullshit image. But here, don't forget to fucking like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
I always hate those.
1 like equals 1 Pokecoin, and I don't get out to anybody.
I always hate those. I hate those fucking shits where it's like, all right, guys, let's talk about the news. But first, let me sponsor real quick.
Where they talk about
they kind of have to.
They talk about rumors, and these rumors are clearly they're like really fake.
No, I hate those channels where like they talk for hours about their sponsors, but then they talk about like 5 minutes about the fucking rumor.
Yeah, technically, etiquette accounts where back in the day you used to do the
You used to do that a lot too.
The Smash rumors, and they were, some of them look completely bullshit.
But then Etiquette actually does stuff.
Because Etiquette was a 15-minute video with no like ads. Like he didn't advertise anything.
I think he even could have.
And he really just, it was more like a reacting.
He had a passion for it too at the time.
Where he was like, "Oh, this is clearly fake," but this actually looks cool. Looks like it has a lot of work put into it.
What was that one like with Wolf? Wasn't it like?
Oh yeah, there was a picture going around of Wolf, bandana. Was it bandana Wally? Probably. And then the Ice Climber, and it was like some sort of like leaked direct, and some mystery character involved. But that was bullshit. But anyways, Fantastic Four is in the Marvel Cinematic. Is in the Marvel comics now.
Just like knowing how this is gonna go for the Marvel series in like comics, basically, it's not gonna go good.
Sorry guys, I'm 100%.
Okay, speaking of Marvel,
Deadpool.
Oh, I love Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Literally.
not talking about that yet. Well, we'll segue to that after this. But its cartoon equivalent that was going to be on FXX has now been canceled.
Wait, there's been a cartoon?
There's going to be a cartoon on FXX of Deadpool, and it was going to be more mature.
Yeah.
Wait,
the creator actually tweeted out like the script of it, and he was like, "Since we're not getting it, here you guys can read
somehow
this."
Donald Glover was connected into this.
What? Nani?
Which actually had some full-on potential because it had some writers from the Deadpool movie, so it could have actually been pretty good.
Why do you think this got canceled?
It's FX.
They said
FX,
why?
Fox.
FX is shit.
That's not the same Fox as like Fox, right? The other one?
No. Fox and FX I feel like are different companies.
It's 20th Century Fox, right?
No. FX.
Right?
No. FX I don't know about. Okay. But I know I've seen.
They play 20th Century Fox movies all the time.
Dude, this might have the permission. I don't know if they.
Yeah, but it's called FX. I would have assumed.
Well, don't assume because.
Well, Fox is a common name, so I don't know.
Fox is
FX I think is a different company, and Fox doesn't own it, or.
Okay, wait, Tais is hopefully doing research, and she's
You
not.
better.
She's on Twitter.
It's the same. That look.
Anyways, let's go on.
But anyways,
All right. But what I know from FX is whenever they make a move, they have a movie or something, they always make it so cringy and other things like that.
I mean, I guess the whole.
And they would have made this cringy, somehow.
I mean, I guess with the whole thing where it's because
How Taylor Swift got the Deadpool cartoon canceled. Should I read it?
No.
Taylor Swift alone.
What?
We honestly couldn't give a shit less.
Oh my god.
But pretty much, I feel like it's because if it's not Archer, then it's not. Then FX doesn't want.
Is that showing any good actually?
It is.
It's pretty good.
Right.
I feel like
some of the episodes are hit or miss.
But then there's
a majority of them are pretty good.
I've only seen like a few episodes of it. It's pretty.
It's actually well designed too.
Yeah. I do like how it looks. It looks nice. But why can't they do Deadpool? Why can't they?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with South Park. It's like South Park dominates Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And you probably have another animation show on there. They'll die in
few months.
Unless it gets really popular.
They posted screenshots of what it would have looked like. It actually looks really nice.
What it look like?
We take a look.
Yeah.
And because Deadpool, that fad could die out pretty fast.
So here's actually a video of what it would have looked like.
What? No, that's
Venture Bros.
This is an animatic. That's why.
Oh, that was Venture Bros though.
No, this is just telling you more about it.
Oh.
But here's some actual pictures. That's a video.
Yeah,
go that way.
Oh, I remember that.
It would have also looked like this.
That actually, this.
Yeah, no,
you're not.
It was a leak,
this
quote
actually looks
unquote.
pretty good.
It was
wow.
made, the guys, Ronald's leaked it, right?
No, we still don't know who leaked it.
Well, it was almost certain it was Ronald, right?
No, no one actually knew. People actually thought Ryan Reynolds himself leaked it, and he's kind of hinted towards that, where he's gone and coded it, and he's like, I didn't leak it. I'm 97% sure, guys, I didn't leak it.
Why do they have to cancel something if it gets leaked? If it gets leaked, I would.
No. We're talking about the original Deadpool movie.
For
the original test screening. Because if they leaked it and the studio found out, they would have probably gotten fired.
No, wasn't it they were gonna cancel it because of the
because they're like there's no
the hype for it. The hype for it was what made it not get canceled.
Yeah. But either way, if it didn't if this was the first few days it was up, those guys could have gotten fired for what they
a lot of them could have been fired. I don't know if they would be fired now.
Well, because they didn't know who leaked it.
Yeah.
And then of course it's now a big franchise for Fox.
Yeah, no.
You think Fox would just try to keep the show on, but no, I guess.
For Deadpool?
Yeah, for the Deadpool show.
I guess it's because of maybe animation problems where it's it takes too much money that it's actually worth to put on.
Maybe it's just the animation how it looks, and yeah, that's why.
I think only a few cheap animation
Also, FX is not really known for their big budget animation.
Here's the main reason it got canceled. Because the creator and FX couldn't come together of how they wanted the show to be, so they were we're gonna have to pull it because we don't want to.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, I guess that's reasonable.
So, but people are they're saying oh, since Marvel's pretty big, it could have another chance in another studio somewhere.
It will. It definitely will.
Because
but FX though.
Because the creator wanted to give a funny the Deadpool funny from the movie. He wanted to give that same humorous adult comedy, but the FX was no, we don't really want to. much
more
of this.
kid-friendly
Yeah,
version.
like tone it down a bit, but not too much.
But it's also probably not because like more kid-fied it. I think it's more because of a budgeted reason.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh.
doing all this like stuff.
We'll give you the bare minimum.
Yeah.
There's also
because they don't really do animation. Like they re-air The Simpsons because they own animation domination. Yeah. And they do Archer, and Archer's done with.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like it going.
Well, I know the original Archer's done with. They probably did like a spin-off or something.
No, I don't think it's a spin-off. I feel like they did actually continued it.
Oh, okay. Well, really, why would you want to add another animation? No one goes to FX to watch animation.
They just go there to watch a movie, and then they get stupid facts about the movie.
Movies or sitcoms like 2.5 Men or
It's like animation like in America. It's not big either.
Yeah, I feel like
the big ones are like Rick and Morty.
Because over here, animation it's either reserved for mainly more childish audience or like for the late night people.
Yeah,
it could be folk watching.
Like the only big ones are like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Is Bob Burger still alive?
Season 4 hasn't been confirmed yet, guys.
Yeah,
is that still alive?
They're actually making a movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Bob's Burgers. What's it called? Steven Universe.
We're talking about like adult animation.
Oh, adult animation.
Where basically it's come to the point where
King of the Hill is
there's only like
no, King of the Hill is gone.
Continuing till this day.
Really?
The Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, they kind of
Family
died a long
Guy.
time ago.
I would like to see.
Dad.
You know what I like to see? King of the Hill movie.
Nah, I feel like it's too late for that.
I think the writers like all quit that shit, so
yeah,
it wouldn't be the same at all.
Yeah, but really the mainstays now are Family Guy, South
American
Park.
Dad.
And they're all kind of dying,
American Dad.
except for South Park. All of them are dying.
Yeah, because South Park,
Yeah,
it focuses itself on relevant
current
humans.
events.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always fresh.
Unlike Family Guy, which those seasons take a while to make. And
I think
when they get aired,
And they're not very.
you know,
And like that topic's already dead.
yeah, they can't really make outdated.
I was gonna
jokes.
say Big Mouth, but like it's not on TV.
No.
But it's about.
Big Mouth. I don't feel like is that big of a success.
Like there has to be like
It's
one
pretty
day there has to be like a.
I don't like the show.
Why?
It's really weird,
I love
and the
it.
jokes aren't that great for me. I don't know.
Like Big Mouth is basically illegal child porn. So you can,
I mean, is it really illegal if they're animated? That's what they say in the show too.
Some countries actually are.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't really like the show. It's not even
I-
that.
it's not really that
Wait, which
well
one?
designed.
I
I
Big
hate,
Mouth.
and it's not
I
even
watched it.
funny.
I think it's funny.
No, but that's the thing with like Netflix is that they're pushing the show. You think it's big, but they're really pushing the show because this is basically the last they got.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like
Because
It's
they're
like
so
when
far in debt
the
that
same person who made Family Guys, Seth, right?
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, he's the same person who made Big Mouth.
yeah, but Seth MacFarlane's been having dry humor and dragging along stuff like
He's been like Family Guy for like 15
American-
years now.
and yeah, and there's
Yeah.
like I
And
can
you-
name
and
there's
you
like
clearly
good
see-
jokes in
Like,
Family.
he
You
really
ever
doesn't
seen
care
you can
anymore.
clearly see like
He's out of it.
how Family Guy and American Dad influenced Big Mouth because
Yeah.
the puberty fairy looks more like Roger from American Dad.
Who's a good character? I like
Have
him.
you ever seen?
Humor's very dry and irrelevant. They cut
Wait.
away gags sometimes.
No, wait,
I
we're
like
missing
fu-
the best animation show, the Cleveland show.
Yeah, but
They got
that's-
canceled.
That
They
got
got
canceled a long time.
It got canceled, and they just brought Cleveland into the.
Yeah, they
actual-
brought it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
That was actually a pretty funny
But
show.
that was understandable because Cleveland was,
That's
like
right.
a side
he
character.
was the funniest character in Family Guy.
Yeah, but he was like a one-time
but
character.
when-
Well, what made him funny is like he was able to interact
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
other
Yeah.
characters.
It was only there for a
It's
short
it's
time
like-
too.
It's like the Unikitty show.
Oh
now.
yeah.
What?
People like this like Unikitty character from the Lego movie. So much so that they made a show about it.
But it's not even. Did you know she has a brother named Puppers?
Who?
No one cares.
No one cares about that.
Anyways.
Yeah, well,
No one
I
cares.
care.
Like no one likes, or at least from what I've seen, no one really likes.
it's
the Unikitty
okay.
show.
Like
That's why I really hate those like.
where like the humor is similar to Teen Titans Go.
I really don't like those shows where it's like we're making this because this is a popular character and here's what
well, it's
happened.
a cash grab. It's not for like teenagers like us. It's for kids. Like if you sit a kid down, they'll watch it and they'll be like, "This is funny" because it's amusing to them. Many people don't find it amusing because it's. What are we gonna think? Oh, fart jokes and twerking animals. Yeah, funny.
I'm
XD.
also getting tired of that, where it's like basically adult humor is basically turned into just
Kids
this,
humor?
this crude, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like it's more like how what Call of Duty's happened, where it's like, it's gotten to the point where not that many older people play Call of Duty anymore. It's mostly a majority of kids.
Yeah.
At that point, I would just make Call of Duty Nerf.
Yeah,
Call,
they probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Nerf.
Yeah.
It's just all
they
Nerf.
They had a Call of Duty Monopoly game.
Yeah.
And really, can I tell you something?
What?
Like, whenever I feel like it's due to the fact that the internet's now being more like shown.
Yeah.
So like these kid shows are trying to capitalize on it, but they don't really capitalize on the right part of the.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, like they do like the wrong things. Like for example, they're still doing like.
Well, really, the big example of this will probably not Steven Universe, but it'll probably be the Powerpuff Girls show.
Oh,
as that thought is by introducing internet memes, they dabbed, they twerked. No me gusta.
And then like it didn't work because for one, it's not funny when you just.
It doesn't match the girl's personality.
Yeah. You have to. If you're gonna bring a show like Powerpuff Girls back, you have to do it the way that Powerpuff Girls was. Not
really. They could change the way Powerpuff Girls was made, but this was too much of a drastic change.
Yeah, it felt more like.
The Powerpuff.
What would be a good example of this?
What?
Like drastic change.
Definitely Teen Titans go.
Yeah,
because Teen Titans
because even like
no, it's something like not like TV show.
That was different. That was a drastic change that actually really worked for itself.
But I'm talking about something that didn't work with a drastic change. I would say something like Chips. You know Chips the movie compared to Chips the TV show, where it's like
they're completely different.
Yeah, Chips the movie was made by a person who thought, let's make this show that was like a silly 80s or 70s show about like guys who chase around cars and do mystery murders and make it into something like 21 Jump Street, but unfunny.
Not even that. It's more raunchy.
Well, there are reasons why studios do that because they don't want to be too much with the film.
It's also the thing with Baywatch, where
Baywatch
fell on his face because. It was too drastically different.
And it tried to be something like 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street felt like it knew it was a shitty concept for a movie.
Yeah, but 21 Jump Street was also based on a show.
Yeah, that's why
that's drastically different.
Yeah, but like it worked for it because it knew that. Knew that. Even in the second movie, it knew that.
It was also because it was the first of its kind.
Yeah, it was.
So you really,
you can't
do it in the era like the Hangover.
It establishes it, and it's more Hangover like.
And I do like more. And whenever I look at a 21 Jump Street joke compared to what's it called, Baywatch joke or a Chips joke, I find the 21 Jump Street jokes to be more funny
because they don't date themselves. Like how a Baywatch and Chips do it.
Dude, do you eat ass? Yes.
Yeah, where Baywatch does this whole stupid thing because what's his face from High School Musical is in it. And he's always had to be the more modern character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But with Chips, it's so crude humor that you can't find enjoyment.
And it's also just a big Chevy commercial.
It's like Super Troopers, where you can't find enjoyment, and that's why it's a low rated movie.
That's why I always that's why I did like more of the Power Rangers movie. Or it's like I thought it's gonna be where it's like sure it may look like really dark and serious, but it still felt like you're watching Power Rangers.
No, it's like if they were wanting to do a lot with the Powerpuff Girls, don't make it more meme-ish. Don't make this all happy-go-lucky. I would say go in the direction that the movie took it. Where it's more dark and depressing.
No, I don't like dark and depressing.
Where they realize that their actions actually have consequences.
Oh, I thought you meant I hate life.
Oh no.
Have you seen the
Powerpuff?
I've seen it. I did like it.
I really liked it because it played a good origin story.
Yeah.
It didn't cash grab. It was like somebody had an idea for how it would work and it happened.
Like how the Powerpuff Girls became famous for their it's not like people would like automatically accept them into their society.
Yeah.
Like, oh, 3 little girls saving us.
But that doesn't really matter because that movie did poor.
But like
but that's also because it's a cartoon that looks like it was made for
kids.
Little girls.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, yeah.
And what kind of adult man is going to go sit in a theater?
Yeah, during that time, no one could ever watch anything because then they'd be judged.
Have you seen that one episode where all those buff jail guys dressed up as the Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
No, what's it called? It was also the thing with me, it's because I'm a big fan of Winnie the Pooh. I have childhood nostalgia for it. It's when the new movie came out, not Christopher Robin, but the one beforehand. I went to go see it with my mom, and I was so uncomfortable because it was filled with a bunch of really old people or very little children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even though that movie was okay at best,
Well, it wasn't even. I think
it wasn't good by any means, but it did keep the magic of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So is that all for Deadpool?
Yeah. How far are we in this topic list?
Oh, we're not even close to the end.
Maybe we should speed it up a bit.
Okay.
Speed it up.
We're gonna skip a couple
for reference. We're 1 hour in and 30 minutes.
Are you serious?
Oh man.
Yeah, just skip over some. We could.
Just get rid of stuff that are basically shit.
Okay.
You know what I want to talk about?
What?
Talk about Japanese superheroes and how they're weird.
No.
We're not talking.
No. I want to talk about Kamen Rider.
No.
Do a
No,
solo cast.
not Kamen Rider. We're not going to get into this conversation yet.
Oh, come on.
We'll get to it. That can be saved for another podcast.
A solo cast.
We'll do it on Wednesday.
You can do a solo cast.
But we won't save it for Wednesday. That's the spring break episode.
Yeah.
We'll talk about like certain shows.
All right.
But okay, I skipped a couple because some of them we just won't be able to get into. Okay, let's skip that one too. Okay, speaking of Deadpool, let's just talk about that Deadpool 2 trailer.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
I love the Indian dude.
They finally established the X-Force into their universe.
It looks
Don't know
good.
who they are.
Yeah.
It's basically X-Men's Deadpool's version of the X-Men.
When they said X-Force, the first thing that came to my mind was X-Files.
I don't
Why?
blame you.
I was like, X-Files?
But this trailer, for me, it's running through the same jokes as, we've seen the other ones where it's paying homages to the original, where it's like, oh, they have the Indian guy back again.
I feel like...
Or at the ending of the trailer, and it's like, there's got to be a third one because...
They have to.
It kind of felt bland to me, but like at the same time, I feel like it can do good.
That's the gag.
But I found the humor pretty good.
Yeah, that's the
I
gag.
feel like that's what's gonna be the running joke. This is a sequel, so it's probably gonna
if you take it at face, like the first Deadpool, like a lot of them were bland.
It was
just
because
how
he
it was
was
done.
breaking the fourth wall a lot.
Yeah,
that's
that's what it
Yeah,
does.
the Deadpool movie, as it being good, there was too many times where Deadpool broke the wall. Sometimes that
I'm sure they'll lower it down. Was in this trailer, it seems like it.
Yeah.
He's
Like he
more
only does it
active.
like a few times.
Where like he looks at the camera, he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's just lazy writing right there."
Yeah.
What he just fucking said to me, and they're not gonna go full out. He's just straight up talking to the audience.
Which is basically what fucking Ultimate Deadpool did in the Ultimate Spider-Man series.
Yeah, but that kind of actually worked for him.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't like it.
It was like not that many people knew who Deadpool was.
People knew who Deadpool was during the time.
By the time he was introducing him to like more of a normie, like casual people audience.
But they did it so to the point where he wasn't Deadpool. He was like, what's it called?
I know, but they were hoping because they also had to do that because because the Amazing Spider-Man was being made for children. So
Not the Amazing Spider-Man, the
Ultimate Spider-Man.
That was a good show.
It wasn't that good.
Being shown.
For me, my favorite animated Spider-Man series would be Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh no, actually, that was the one I was thinking about.
That one's
for Ultimate Spider-Man. They're having Disney XD. Disney was definitely not gonna.
That's a stupid.
Have like Deadpool doing all these weird,
Yeah.
random, surreal sort of humor.
He toned down.
So they really had to push a different part of Deadpool.
But they pushed the part where it's just like he's such a normie.
Well, again, it's children.
Disney XD, it's children.
It feels like if this guy was a real life person, you would show him a meme and he would kill it the first
the
fucking.
show wasn't meant.
It's not meant for like adults, like
for more teenage audience.
It's meant for children because
it's clearly meant for children.
Because if a parent,
yeah, but they pushed it really
Well,
hard
they have
during
to.
the time where it's like, oh, Deadpool fans should really watch this episode of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, because they had Deadpool in it, and really Deadpool was nothing back then. Really,
Deadpool was something.
Yeah,
in the comics he was.
Well, really, all we had left.
No, not only comics. He was for like video games during like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Truthfully, I didn't even really know Deadpool until the movie came out.
Yeah, really like that. I was like that. I was aware of his existence.
I was too. Was I watching?
But besides everything, with the full actual casual audience, the only thing they actually really saw of Deadpool was X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh,
that was terrible.
X-Men Origins Wolverine, and if you watch those like Hulk versus movies, and you saw Hulk versus Wolverine, and you see like him versus
but like the casual audience isn't gonna go watch something like that. They're gonna see like the big budget movies in theaters where like, oh, it has to be good because I pay money for this. It has to be good.
Speaking of a movie that looks pretty good, Isle of Dogs.
I really want to see.
I don't want to talk about that because that could be safe for a podcast all its own.
Yeah.
And the whole controversy, like it's not even being shown in theaters.
Why?
Wait, is that the one with like the whole dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
really
dogs.
good.
Like,
I
love dogs.
Wait, Isle of Dogs? I thought you were talking about... Yeah, Isle of Dogs is the movie with the dogs and like they're helping out this one person, right?
They're helping out
The
Atari.
one style of
Atari, that's his kid's name, Atari.
Yeah.
Atari.
It really is Atari.
It really is symbolism.
Yeah.
The dogs represent the video game industry, and they're gonna help Atari come back on top.
Anyways,
but like, did you know Isle of Dogs is like I Love Dogs, and that's a cute Easter egg from the movie.
Yeah. But anyways, let's talk about some more depressing news.
Oh boy.
Officially.
What's happening?
Last week on a Wednesday, I forgot what day that was.
What?
Nintendo disabled the option to add and use Wii points for their Wii Shop channel.
Rip.
Oh no!
And
like I cared.
And the service will be closed on
the Wii U
on January 2019.
The Wii U or the Wii?
Wii.
Oh.
Hey, you gotta care for that.
How's that gonna work in the future when like Xbox goes down and like how are they gonna buy DLC and all that?
Oh yeah.
Old tough shit.
Maybe Ultimate Edition?
Yeah, that'll probably be the case. They'll probably bring back. Well, the thing is, because with like Xbox, they have backwards compatibility all the way to Xbox.
I feel like if they're ever gonna bring back like games like those, they'll just make Ultimate Editions that have DLCs.
No, because like Nintendo is not moving to the whole. Like the Wii can't handle DLC. That's a proven fact.
Yeah.
Their internet's style that they use there, it was shit.
It's like Metro PCS.
I mean, I see them like this whole eShop because like the eShop works for every console. They can just keep reusing the eShop.
Yeah.
So that can actually go on forever. So you won't have to worry about them shutting down.
Yeah.
But like the eShop, you got to give it props. So those like one ahead for its time. It's like it had a fuck ton of stuff that, and most of those games are going to be lost to the sands of time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Especially most of those virtual console games.
I remember they made basically a remake version of an old Castlevania game from the Game Boy.
Adventures.
Yeah, Castlevania Adventures. And they did it like so awesomely. And and it was made for the Wii. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and that's going to be gone because they don't have a physical copy of that.
I know. I really...
Unless they decide to remake it back in the future, or else that's probably not possible.
Or, someone has like an emulator version of it.
Or they have Dr. Mario Online, Excite by WarioWare DIY. Also, not just that, you can like you have a bunch of virtual consoles, not just for the Nintendo consoles.
God.
You had Atari, Sega Genesis, Neo Geo, arcade games themselves.
There's a lot of things we're gonna see that's just not there anymore.
Not to mention virtual console classics like Smash Brothers, which aren't even going to be on the Wii U eShop. They'll just be gone. You won't be able to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's depressing. So yeah, it was really ahead of its time. Even though I'm thankful that they got rid of the whole point system. I don't like that.
I really don't like that. I don't like any point system. I don't like any. If it's in a game, it makes sense.
It's a very weird conversion sort of thing.
It's not that weird. Like the DS did it too. For like you would buy the card.
Yeah, Xbox did too. That's what that is now.
Well, it died because the 3DS came out.
Yeah, the 3DS came out, and then it just like took its place.
But the thing is, like the Xbox store.
They went back $10.
$10 is 800 Xbox points.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. Why can't it just be 1,000 is 10?
Yeah. No, they changed it back a couple years ago. But they're back to dollars.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Because that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that means if you start thinking about what you're going to buy.
But the whole point of it was
like, I want to spend $20 for this indie game on the Wii that I don't understand what the fuck it is. Sign me up for that, man.
A lot of time what happened was like, some games would be like, the max you can buy was 2,600 points for $20 on Xbox. Yeah. But they would do like 2,700. And the lowest you can buy is like $5 for like 600 points.
I don't think PlayStation ever had like a point system.
No, they had dollars.
Yeah, they basically said like, just give us money.
But the whole point of it was like making more money.
Yeah. But it was also because, the Wii is like known for shovelware.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Shovelware? Shovel Knight? Shovel Knight 2 confirmed?
Shovel Knight wasn't even in there. No, they will never make Shovel Knight 2. Forget about it.
Oh.
Watch next week. Shovel Knight 2.
That's also unlikely because they still haven't released the last expansion for the original Shovel Knight, which is King of Cards.
Are you still waiting for that?
Yeah. I mean, I played all three of them, beat them all, collected everything in there, and they're really, really great games that deserve a whole lot more than they get. But they said like, I want them to go on and make something brand new. Cause
I wouldn't never see ever again people using like Super Nintendo or like Genesis graphics that look great. I always see it's always like NES looking ones.
Not really. I seen a lot of Super Nintendo and stuff like that. Like Freedom Planet. Freedom Planet was okay.
Freedom Planet's an okay game. It's just like it feels like a Sonic game.
I'm tired of seeing these like indie games that are clearly trying to be retro.
Yeah, I just want to see an indie game that's like 3D.
I want to see somewhat of a new style.
Yeah, I want to see at least a 3D game,
or at least do something completely unique with the retro nature.
Yeah, do it something where it's like
games. I know a few
like
games.
the retro system, where like I don't know, the retro system works is like
or do like what remains of Edith Finch.
That's not really retro.
I know, but it's a good game. But
yeah,
it's a good like indie game that you know doesn't try to be we're hip and retro guys. Please buy us, or we're trying to homage something.
Yeah. Or like Shantae, or it's like it's supposed to be like a classic platformer.
Yeah.
But it like feels like it doesn't use the graphics and like it's different gameplay. And
or Cuphead. Cuphead takes it retro, but it takes it in an entirely
it grabs like the old like little jukebox and it shoves it up its ass.
Yeah. So that's where we're gonna leave it off there because we can't really stretch out time anymore.
Yeah.
1 hour 30 minutes.
So the last thing we're gonna talk about is apparently there's gonna be a Street Fighter TV show in the works.
Oh.
Remember the old Street Fighter TV show?
No, wait. I have something better.
We're ending it here?
No, we have something better.
No, we gotta talk about the, review.
Wow, I was excited for PUBG. I was gonna pull
No one cares about PUBG.
I was gonna pull up.
We'll cross this out then. Okay, all you know is happening. It's gonna be...
I was gonna pull up
all you know is it's gonna be a show, I think about 10 episodes long, and it's gonna focus on Street Fighter 2, The World Heroes.
Oh.
Okay.
Where it's like, it's Chun-Li, Guile, Ryu, and Ken. Stopping Tais, that's it. Okay, we're gonna talk about the review now.
Wow, no PUBG.
The second review, no PUBG.
I was gonna have us create a character.
No,
that game is dying.
No PUBG.
Go to China, loser.
I already played the game.
Battle Royale games are gonna die.
Yeah, they are.
Because they're already being oversaturated.
Alright,
I feel like if you're ever gonna do a Battle Royale game, do it to the different...
Just get Fortnite, kiddo.
Not really.
Yeah,
I feel like a Battle Royale game can work. It's just like you have to do it different.
Oh, Red Dead's doing that too.
Red Dead?
Yeah, Red Dead.
Battle Royale?
They're doing the Battle Royale things.
So go.
They're too late. They're gonna already know.
Why not a Battle Royale game where you get superpowers and not just
that's
like
basically
gun?
Fortnite.
No, not Fortnite. You build shit. That's Minecraft. Fortnite.
Yeah, but it's the best you can do.
Minecraft. Why would you insult Minecraft like that?
I know.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is have something where it's like when you go somewhere you can get a weapon, sure, but you also get like an ability. Like, I don't know, you run faster now, you get, like, protective shield or something. Do something like that.
Really. Okay, now back.
That's what I'm saying. Someone should make that shit.
Look, we're trying to shoot down your ideas so that we can get...
It's basically Fortnite.
We got
No! Fortnite, you just build shit!
No, guys, stop! We can't get into another conversation. Let's just talk about the review. What are we going to review?
Mario World.
Super Mario 3D World.
What a great game.
For the Wii U, a.k.a. failure console.
Yep.
Well, you start...
You bought it, though.
I
bought it, too.
Well, I didn't really buy it. I bought the Wii U, and it just came with 3D World. So I was like, okay. I'll have it.
I was second place a majority of the time, so that means
I was in
better.
fourth because I didn't even know how to play this.
You know what? You kept telling...
I was first the most. What are you talking about?
I was first the most.
No, wait, first let's explain that plot.
Wait. Before we say anything else...
There was a lolly, and she got kidnapped, so Mario and friends go save her.
No, here's the real
That's
thing.
not really what happened.
Joseph said that him and Axel were the best players, but Axel got third place like a majority of the time.
That was it. We're all picking on Axel. We were all throwing him off the edge and shit.
I think I even killed him by accident a few times.
No, I purposely threw some of you off at the
I know. You should have killed me like a bunch of times.
Okay, wait. Before we get to that, let's take a look at the actual plot and then like the bullshit Axel just...
That's what it is! Lollies get kidnapped! Mario goes save!
It is basically...
Well, you said it's one lolly, not two.
A couple of them you kidnap.
Yeah. They kidnap like Bowser, puts him in fucking...
Hentai
in bottles, because Zelda's totally relevant. And Zelda's coming out the very next year after this game, guys. Trust us.
The Mario game was really good. Joseph is an okay player.
I think this is my least favorite Mario game.
Why? Mario 3D Land was good.
Okay, let's just see. What's the unique thing about this one that does...
It's basically a prelude to Odyssey.
I guess one of the...
A lot of mechanics. Like the whole going in the background and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The Shadow Realm.
Oh.
That's not... What the fuck are you talking about?
Here's the difference between this one and the, what's the Super Mario 3... It was Super Mario Bros. You know that one? The other Wii U game? The Super Mario
Galaxy?
Not Galaxy, the Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario 3D Land?
No, Super Mario Bros. You know, with Luigi and Mario? Oh my god.
I will Super Mario Brothers?
There you go.
What? I don't see that.
No, because like you're saying which one's better. I think this one, like, what's different.
Well, no, I'm saying from the main series. You know, the 3D.
from, like,
you know, the 2D. You know, you don't count the new Super Mario Brothers games as main series Mario games.
We should like stick to like Wii U games, like the ones that the Wii U pushed out for the.
Well, yeah,
Mario
but you know, we can't really talk about that because most of the successful Wii U games, successful with big quotation marks, have already made their rounds on the Switch.
Yep.
Bayonetta.
Yep, Bayonetta. That's already.
Oh, Bayonetta's a pretty good game. Bayonetta 2 and 3.
Smash.
I mean,
3D World's probably not going to come to the Switch because, you know, a console usually has their one Mario game and it stays on there forever. That's why they won't do like a Sunshine remake or a sequel to Galaxy.
I thought they basically did make a Sunshine.
I mean,
you know what's it called?
The Wii U.
Odyssey.
It's not Odyssey.
The Wii U.
Odyssey feels like it.
The Wii U had.
No, Odyssey has that style. Oh, sorry.
The Wii U had like the new Super Mario Bros. U and Mario Galaxy.
But those games are separate on their own. Where it's like, they're.
I mean,
it's a Mario 3D and a Mario 2D.
Yeah, and they don't really fit within the main, series.
It's Mario game.
Who cares? They won't count Mario Kart, Mario Party, fucking Mario Sonic.
You know Mario.
Oh, Mario goes to the doctors to check his cancer.
That Mario Party. Like,
Kirby goes to the garage sale.
And if you want to go on that tangent, then we can say Super Smash Brothers. Then that would really throw the whole thing off because you could say Super Smash Brothers.
No, just like entire Mario, just like Mario. NBA
Jam with Mario Brothers characters. Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix.
Oh my god! All right, what else are we gonna talk about?
Tekken Mario Edition.
Tekken Mario Edition.
But
Overwatch Mario.
I mean, the thing we can talk about is like the Smash characters.
No,
people. Whatever.
Basically, what happened is that what's called. This is a 4-player Mario game, and it's quite utterly the worst thing that's probably happened.
It's hard to play with friends.
My son.
It's hard to play with friends, but if you play by yourself, you have an enjoyable time.
Not really. I would say it's kind of lonely doing it with one person.
Yeah, no shit.
You're a loner.
No, because this game clearly, by the way it's styled, it's made for multiplayer. But I say like 3 friends is enough.
4 is a cluster.
4 it gets a little too chaotic.
You're literally
4 is basically you enter hard mode in Dark Souls.
This game is literally just Dark Souls.
This is the Dark Souls of Mario.
It's just hard.
The Dark Souls of Mario.
Even though there's been way harder Mario games.
I can't.
Mario Brothers 2, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Mario's missing, dude. That's a hard game.
I think the most fun part about the game is that you can grab your friends and throw them off.
Yeah, that's what I kind of don't. That's why I don't like the new Super Mario Brothers style games because it's like they do have the styles to make a good Mario game, but there's so much stuff that they could add out. Like me and my friend were talking about Cuphead, and my friend was like, "Yo, dude, they should totally have friendly fire in this game."
No, that would make it too hard.
Like almost impossible at some point.
Yeah, pretty much.
You basically imagine you're facing off against a boss, so you have like
in this game it's pretty difficult to run and not pick up the players.
I always hate that. I always hate when games like put like a button there, but then
it should be a feature though.
Yeah, there's a lot of buttons on even a Wii remote that they could have taken advantage.
Here's like another thing too, like if you're trying to go somewhere but your other player is like all the way across, it's like it's stuck.
Yeah,
like, you can't go.
I mean, it works well for a 3DS game because you can have everyone else has their different their separate screens.
But then there's this game.
That's why Triforce Heroes does it well.
Yeah.
But then there's this game which is on a Wii U.
One screen.
Yeah, one screen.
Not
a Wii pad.
I mean, it could work well if it was 2 players and one character was on the the front screen. And one
Wait, is the Wii pad any different? Is it focused only on you or the entire
No, it's on the entire thing. It's just a copy of the.
Okay.
Also, like I think the whole Wii pad and like the whole when he tried blowing, it's like kind of sensitive.
Oh, it's sensitive.
You just talk.
You can just talk and it does anything.
And I think it's kind of funny though because Axel sucks at the Wii pad.
No, I don't suck at the Wii pad.
Well, no, it was because we were all holding him down. We were all like throwing each other off. It was basically battle royale.
Yeah, it was basically watching you guys tear each other apart like monsters.
But the worst players that we played was definitely Carlos and Axel. They sucked.
Well,
no, you sucked. We wanted to get stars, and you said, "No, let's keep going, guys. Keep going along."
But I won second place. I won more second.
No, but how are we gonna see the end if the game requires you to get like 20 fucking stars?
Yeah, exactly. So we need to get the the stars, but she's like, nope, we gotta fucking.
Why? If you could get Captain Toad, there's like 6 stars right there.
Exactly.
Takes forever.
Each cash will take plus is the stars, but like a multiplier. It's like the first one was 10, the next one was 25, the next one was 30.
Or let's just say we don't get any stars in the first level, and there's like Captain Tolo, we just get those stars.
Yeah.
You know what happens? We can't get through because we need 10 stars. And
then we'll have to go back and replay levels to get them.
Yeah, but some of the stars are super easy. Like, they're just right in the open for you.
Yeah, but you know...
Sometimes someone decides, no, I don't want it. I'm gonna run on.
What do you mean? If you get the
some
star...
of the stars were easier to get. I'm like, yo, there's a star right here.
And then
all I do is hit this block.
And now I see it's like...
But then no, Tais just runs into the pipe and just leaves.
It's not true.
Yeah, that is true. That literally happened.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
see, this is why you should play with like basically 3 people. Because 3 people, you can do teamwork like that. With 4 players, you just get a chaotic mess.
Someone will fuck it up like you.
No, you did.
You tried to kill us all.
I did not.
You did.
You just wanted to keep going.
Also,
No, that's not true.
Explore.
No, hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah. While playing, actually, I collect the stars more because they give you more coins, and I want the crown. I want the crown.
Who cares?
Who cares about the
But, like,
crown?
Even though you were trying to avoid every star on the planet by just moving forward.
And all you kept doing was just jumping.
That's not true. Remember that one time when we were in that one underground, you guys were pressing the buttons? I was all the way at the top, and I
because you're just a dickhead.
What do you mean? I got it first. You should have done it.
You just didn't know. Listen, she was basically like, what's it called? You know how like there's those characters in like shows where it's like, all right, you guys do all the work. I'll stand there and I'll just wait for the reward.
What's it called? Yeah. Another thing I don't really like about it is that it's a little too generic for my taste.
It is.
In terms of worlds you explore. I mean, sure, there's a lot of pretty cool level design.
There's a dash.
Also, a mechanics too.
There's not a lot of levels.
But what's all pretty. Well, I mean, there is a lot.
It works
of
for
levels,
it though.
But like per stage, like per world.
When you're trying to like get through all of it, you kind of get bored.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah, it's kind of a pretty basic journey with Mario.
Yeah.
It's a good like 2-day.
And it's also really bad coming from me because I just got through 100%ing Mario Odyssey.
And that game's fun.
And going back to all these unique stages, and then going back to 3D World.
And then there's also the balloon, and then they have the balloon shit, and that's even fun.
Where you can play, what's it called? Where the worlds are basically grass, desert, cloud, volcano, snow. It gets pretty basic again.
Yeah.
Unlike Mario Odyssey, which does the whole generic, like, desert level, but it's totally different.
Where it's like...
In terms of, it's not just a desert level, it's also
a nice level.
More Egyptian or Mexican.
Oh, yeah, that's really... It's really awesome to do that.
One.
Or even Bowser's Castle, where it's totally different, and he weaves out, and it's totally, like, Japanese as hell.
Yeah. And they don't really do... I don't really like when games just, like, take, like, a basic thing, and they don't really expand on it. They just, like... Here's desert...
I mean, sure. What's it called? Mario Galaxy had some pretty unique locales, but by the end of the game, they start reusing stuff for newer galaxies that really
And like Mario Galaxy 2, wasn't that just like an expansion pack of?
Oh no, it could be classified as an entirely different game, but it was just that good. I think it actually has a higher score on Metacritic than the original Galaxy, but not by a lot. It's by like 2.
Okay.
Well, they're like the most highest rated games on Metacritic, so that says a lot. What's it called?
There's a hole in your shirt.
What?
A hole. Right
Don't bring it up.
Who cares?
No, but the only real unique world in 3D World is the last stage with Bowser. Because instead of having a whole castle, he has an amusement park like stage.
Oh yeah, I played that, and it's really fun.
AKA the one stage that should really get a stage in Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, I would like that.
But
that or his Weep stage.
But it felt too similar to 3D Land, and given that one was a handheld, putting it on a console makes it feel very.
Also,
very
they kept
small.
putting more emphasis on the cat powers in this game.
Yeah, but really, what's called 3D Land put emphasis on the Tanuki suit. That wasn't brand new.
Yeah, but like it actually made sense because they used like its old design really well.
Yeah, but
this one, it felt like it kept copying and pasting some things.
Not really.
Yeah.
For me, there's like a point where it's like flat area, and then there's like a pillar, and then up top there's like a star that's hidden up there. Yeah. And they did it like 3 times, I think, even more.
Yeah, but they also have levels where they don't really change up the power ups. The variety of power ups are pretty lacking, except for the double chair, which is really fun.
I like. You know what my favorite power up in this the game is? I like the boomerang power up. It's really good.
I should like the cat one. I like it when I can climb to the top of the pole easily.
Yeah, it makes like traversing these games.
Yeah. And then of course, just my favorite power up ball. Jesus.
I think the best part about the cat one too is like when you get to the pole, everyone else just trying to run up if they don't have the cat to the top.
This game doesn't focus on like power ups. I mean, sure the power ups are very lacking. Like there's only a few of them in there, but it's all the level design and how unique it's like.
I did like the moving areas.
I didn't because working with 4 players.
Yeah, that was
I mean, if you're working by yourself, that's more fun.
You can get through it pretty easily. But with 4 players and everyone's trying to do it all at once, it's impossible.
I mean, yeah, basically. And some of the bosses feel kind of boring.
Wait, there was only 2 bosses.
Like there's like a bunch of bosses throughout the games, like they're just basically like giant versions.
But they're all very like generic. Like,
they are.
They look like Mario bosses.
Yeah.
Like a giant Goomba.
And also, why isn't the fucking Koopa Sons people there?
Because they're too busy in New Super Mario Brothers World.
You mean the Koopa kids?
Yeah, the Koopalings.
KKK.
The Koopa. Oh, my favorite's Iggy. He's so cute.
Ludwig. But what's it called? No, because like Odyssey introduces they do introduce new bosses, but they actually look pretty cool, like that weird mecha wiggler looking thing from the New Donk City.
I like those bosses though, but they did something different. These bosses, they just did the same thing over.
They had unique different moves, unlike these ones, which were basically stopped with the head 3 times. And
there's like the ninja one where it's basically just I'm gonna clone myself, and there's obviously the fake one, and then there's the obvious real one.
Yeah, but those were just basic bosses. I'm talking about like the main series bosses that we didn't really get to seeing. Like the only one we really got to see was Bowser in his car.
Yeah, and that one's
so cool.
That was pretty cool.
But,
yeah,
that was pretty cool because look at all the colors. The colors look so good.
Yeah.
But like the other ones, they're very lacking, and Axel knows the ones I'm talking about.
You mean I'm the guy right here.
Wait, we saw the snake one, the histocrat one.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty generic.
That one's boring, and as well, it's so long, and it feels like it's hard, but all in the wrong ways.
That one with that certain enemy where it's like, oh, he moves around his like little block thing.
Oh yeah.
He looks like a bird. He's very generic.
Here's another thing with the game that's kind of hard to do with multiplayer. When you're like doing boss fights, it's kind of hard to tell where you're at because the boss is so big, and you're like, oh, where am I now?
And sometimes like
and blend in
they blend in all the time. They chose like really weird
like during
background
boss
colors.
fights, or maybe just the entire game, you have like player 1 icons pointing, so you know who you are.
Like it does when you go out of bounds.
Also, this is like
or at least do what's called what was that Zelda game called? The one for the Game Boy Advance with Four Swords Adventures.
Yeah, that's what
where it's like every character, maybe they have a 3DS and everyone's like running around on the big screen.
Yeah.
But like when you guys get too far, you can look on the bottom screen.
Yeah.
You can
But they
see
can't do this with this.
Because this is only one.
This one is just like if you have the Wii pad, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you need
I don't know, man. You could connect 4 game pads to this.
Can you?
Yeah.
Really?
They have the ability to.
How much is the controller though?
I don't know, but they have multiple people who have a Wii like we do.
See, that'd be cool, but like
It's
more people have
you
the
guys
Wii.
have Wii U's. I don't have one.
But yeah, but like the game pad's an easily like $50.
Yeah.
I have one too, so.
Yeah. I have an Xbox One.
No,
I have a PC.
you know what would be cool?
What?
I just thought of a game, but I don't know if I want to talk about it right now. If I can, unless you want to just keep talking about the game right now.
I mean, we probably should like stop soon because it's almost 8:30.
Yeah, it's almost 8:30.
And we need to read a fanfic.
No, we don't.
No.
We're not gonna do it, I guess.
We just want to do it. We'll do it for the spring, for the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But first, wait, we say I give our rating. But first, let me just mention that the final boss battle with Bowser is basically the same thing as 3D Land.
Yes.
But instead of a Tanuki leaf tail, it's cat.
Oh.
And also, you want to mention the Jesus power that they just give up is like, here, just use it.
Oh, when you suck so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they have that for almost all games.
They do that for a lot of games now. Nintendo's like, oh, pussy mode.
You suck so
They
bad.
do that in Yoshi's Woolly World too, where it's like they have 2 different modes, where it's like normal game mode and really easy mode, where
They
you
should have-
can't die.
For me, I like those games where it's just like, if you're gonna go easy level, you're not gonna see the full game. I like those in a way.
I like no difficulties at all. I like it. It starts off pretty easy and then builds it up.
Yeah, that's why I like too.
It doesn't give you anything that you can't do at the end.
Okay.
Right, so
Grades.
it's a C. It's okay.
It's an 8 without friends, 8.5 with friends.
It's a grade rating.
Grade rating.
You forget how we raid.
You ought.
It's a B- without friends. It's like a B+ with friends.
It's a C.
Really, I give it a B+.
So it's like lackluster.
I mean, it does well introducing Mario into the new generation, but not as good as what comes afterwards, which is Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
Odyssey can prove itself
Odyssey
really.
blows it out of the fucking.
Oh shit.
I love Odyssey and how platforming works.
Yeah, but anyways, this is the end of the podcast. Be sure to like, favorite.
Wait, I want to mention something. We're 1 hour and 59 minutes in.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, should we like make it straight up 2 hours?
Yeah, let's think.
Well, I mean, it would have to be more. So just end it.
This was ended.
Okay, let's just end it.
Anyways, have fun.
This is Lost Adventures Podcast, episode 24.
This was pretty long.
Who are you people?
I am.
Don't subscribe
Carlos.
this week. Don't subscribe.
Kill yourself, please. Just
We
get
need
out of
subscribers.
here.
End it. Cut it.
We need money.
Stop it.
Wait.
Give us
please
money.
Be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.
Please
Don't come back.
Sponsor us.
And we'll have a new podcast.
If you like, if you're the
Probably
first,
Thursday,
listen.
Friday.
If you're
Thursday,
the
Friday.
first one to like, you can join the podcast for free.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope.